ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons on Thursdays. Just kidding. It's Wednesday. Haha! Got you. No, that's me making a mistake because I forget my games aren't only on Thursdays. This is fine. But last we had left off, our wonderful little party of adventurers had made their way into the town of Beskede in an attempt to find the source of this demonic scripture that Alcon had managed to acquire with your assistance in the very first or first couple of sessions. After having managed to be able to acquire this book and kind of finding your way through here through a series of misadventures and adventures, which unfortunately led to the death of Neve, you eventually ended up in the cathedral slash forge where you managed to defeat whatever seemingly like sped up ritual that had been going on and in an attempt to finish it were some Balgras, a creature that was honestly to all of you had no real name but resembled a demon at the very head of this room, seemingly attempting to accelerate whatever ritual was going on, where a series of books were being tossed into these cauldrons where typically steel would have been forged, and instead a large amount of lava was. The books, though several of them were completed, not all of them were. And it seemed that whatever capped off the ritual was not completed, but with the death of their keeper, with the death of quite a few of the creatures that seem to have been holding the place together, you have now realized at the beginning, or that the building is now beginning to shake. Having come out of the stupor that had surrounded them, the drow that were present within this room all now within their own minds have realized that this is not where they want to be, and all of them begin rushing out the front door to the opening. In this very moment, as all of you begin to prepare to run out as well, Giancarlo, you being horrendously injured that you had been previously, still have Alcon in your hands, and as soon as the building begins to shake, she kind of turns towards you and glances down at her book, and you see that the book stays together. And glancing over at the actual lava itself, in that very brief moment, Giancarlo, you also actually, sorry, you, Muse, and Vesper would all see that the books begin to kind of come out and form themselves into the lava before immediately getting kind of like begin to start melting, getting interacting with them as a normal book actually should with lava, instead of just kind of going into them and then just vanishing. Giancarlo, you look at Alcon and you can immediately tell that. Actually, give me an insight check.
You got it. All right, we're in insight. I am so good at this. Watch this.
Yeah, you can right click that and change that to public if you want the others to see it roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but in that moment,
Oh,
as you
no.
kind of glance at her, even though you are in a state of kind of disarray, you've just woken up essentially, and you're pulling away as much as you can to kind of get away from this area. You realize that Alcon is actually looking around. She's looking around and doesn't seem immediately intent on leaving, and you're not sure why.
Can I? This I remember this happened to me a little bit where I got kind of stuck in a trance, right?
Uh, yeah, you did.
Can I I think he's gonna look at her and just go, "Hey, I'm real sorry about this," and he's just gonna smack the shit out of her,
Oh,
try to break the trance. Like
okay.
I think
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
in a trance or something, and he's just gonna try to break it.
Are you trying to hit her to deal damage or like to knock her out, or are you
No,
just trying to deal damage so that she takes a point
just like
damage?
stun her. Yeah.
Yeah, give me an attack roll.
Uh,
You have
I
advantage because
guess.
she's not expecting you to punch her in the face.
What weapon would this be? Just like in my normal attack roll?
I mean, yeah, you could do it with your fist, you could do it with your weapon. It's up to you.
Uh, I want to use my hand, but I don't have one. I don't have a hand prepared. Okay.
Yeah, so you would be not proficient, so it's just a strength roll to swing at her.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I figured.
That hits. She does not have a very high AC, and you immediately deal. What's your strength? Holy shit!
14.
Yeah, and you are attempting to deal damage, so it does 3 damage immediately, and you slap her across the face. You can see like immediately her entire side of her face flushes red from the slap, and then she looks back at you. What are you doing?
You're in a trance or
I'm
something.
not
Come
in a
on, man. What?
trance. Just go, just go. She grabs you and like throws you forward before she begins running back towards the altar.
No, I'm chasing her. No, I'm not. No, we're not doing that.
Okay. The rest of you also spot this, and Libra, give me a perception check, as you are currently the one right beside the altar. Or sorry, the throne.
Sure. Just a regular perception check.
Yeah, just a regular perception check. I'll give you advantage for this one.
Big.
Um, just in a very quick moment, as you're kind of glancing around, the building begins to shake a little bit more and like further as this crowd of people begin to kind of disperse out of the actual room itself. You glance back and you realize there is this large desk upon which like several items is sitting right in front of this large kind of like forge uh fire that is going on just behind the throne, where there's like this large desk and you see several implements sitting on top of it. Do you approach?
I mean, do I see Alcon like running back
Yeah, she's running
toward
towards you.
me? Yeah, I think I'll just shout out, "What do you want?"
Everything, anything. We haven't found our shit yet.
Cool. I think I will just go over to the table, open my bag, and just fucking scoop as much as it into my bag.
Okay. Then I will ask Vesper, Muse, what are the two of you doing? As both of you witness the altercation between Giancarlo and Alcon, and then her running the other way while Giancarlo is chasing after her.
We need to get out of here, guys. Not run in and grab things.
I had seen, I mean, we had dealt with people being in a trance around this room before, so I'm gonna try and make my way to Alcon to, if necessary, hit her with a good old protection from good and evil.
Uh
Noticeably, you did see John slap her.
yeah. You
Yeah,
saw
there's a million reasons why.
entirely fair. Yeah, you saw the slap, and then they both booked it in that direction, with Alcon having come into focus much more than you had seen before. So the chances of her actually being in a trance isn't high, but you could give me an insight check, both yeah, Vesper. You can absolutely tell that she is fully herself right now and is not within a trance.
It's not a trance.
I gathered that.
Yeah, this fucker slapped me. But Vesper,
Get
is it
crazy.
yeah, but Vesper, is there anything that you want to do now that you are aware that it's not a trance?
I think I'm almost more intrigued. I definitely want to be going towards them.
Okay. Muse, do you
Vesper's
follow
gonna
them to the
look.
back of the room, or do you like run out of the cathedral?
Um, shit. She's
Your
gonna look
friends are
where
jumping off a
okay.
bridge. Do you follow them?
She's known these people for how
Approximately 30 minutes.
long? Literally.
Oh, actually, no, sorry. Approximately 10 hours. 8 of which she spent sleeping.
For like 2 hours, you know.
I don't think we've.
Oh, was it? No, sorry.
No,
You
I
guys
don't
didn't
think
take a
we've
long
been
rest.
driving.
So
No,
it
we
was just a
Short
short rest.
rest.
So it'd be
Yeah.
about an hour and a half. You've known them about an hour and a half.
Jesus Christ.
But they
Muse
did
is gonna
save your
look at
life.
True. Muse is gonna look at Vesper and be like, "Are we crazy enough to go back there and find more shit before we get out of here?" Excuse my language, please.
I mean, have we even killed the Forge yet?
I thought we. She looks around at the cauldrons and goes, I thought we did.
Yeah, but we should really confirm it, right?
You're-
As the two of you are having this
Confounded, I
discussion,
think you're right.
Esther, you like just in your sense of life, you could definitely tell that Alcon and Giancarlo has left it towards the head of the room, which you don't know what is over there, but from the description that you've been given, seems to be a throne of some sort where Libra had a fight. However, as of this current moment, give me a dexterity saving throw. You immediately sense that there's this like small chunk of rock that has fallen from the ceiling as you jump to the side as it slams down onto the ground, and you see both Simon and the steel defender also have to like jump out of the way as some spires and kind of stones from the ceiling begin to descend. And Esther, is there anything that you'd like to do?
Well, I'm significantly faster than everyone, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So I will quickly kind of like run up a little bit. That way I'm within like, that way I can sense the other two that ran up there, and I'll just kind of shout out like, "Oh, do we have everything? Like, what's the point of staying here? It seems like," she kind of like ducks out of the way of like another little piece of, probably not like anything major, but like enough to
It's just like
not get
small
pegged in the head.
cracks, and though you can't see it, the rest of you begin to hear the chandeliers and the actual stone ceiling begin to crumble as we enter a skill challenge. Because
Oh,
all of you have
no.
decided to opt to stay in, all of you are in this skill challenge. I will tell you right now, on a failure, all of you die.
Oh boy.
Unless
On a
we're
singular failure?
No, not on a singular failure, in a
Oh.
total failure.
Okay.
No,
I was like, what?
no. On a
Oh,
total
boy.
failure. There is room for 4 failures. However, you must succeed 6 times to complete
Oh
the skill
my
challenge.
God.
Now, as of currently, you have labeled yourselves as the skill challenge being considering a success is 1, escaping the cathedral intact, and 2, also being able to find the required materials to tell you the information that you need, that you came all the way down here for. On a failure, of course, if you manage to get yourself out, I will consider that you will be fine. But I think it might be more useful for you to be here assisting the group. Now, as we enter the skill challenge, it is a 6 to 4. I actually, the module that I had used previously to track this is no longer works. So instead, we are going to be using the map because it's fun.
Really?
We're going to be
Does it no
using.
longer work with this update?
Yeah, it doesn't work on this update anymore, which is very disappointing, but I'm not surprised.
Damn.
We have 6 boxes for successes, and we have 4 boxes for failures. And we'll see how this goes. Boom. Now, in case you haven't participated in one of my skill challenges, this is how they work. Essentially what it is that you guys are all rolling skill checks or ability checks or whatever it is that you have at the disposal of your character. You can essentially ask me to do something, and then you can use those rolls to garner successes. Once you succeed a certain amount of times, you will have successfully completed the skill challenge. While if you fail a certain amount of times, it is essential that you will fail the skill challenge. Very easy. However, the situation tends to evolve as time goes on, and you have to accrue that amount of successes while the situation changes. While the failure condition is, of course, still the same. Another exception on top of that is that once one person has succeeded on a certain type of check, you cannot use the same type of check to succeed again unless the situation has changed so much that you are doing it in an entirely different fashion. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Yeah.
also be
I don't know why-
presenting you.
I don't know why I'm answering. I've
Yeah,
done
I was like,
so
you've
many
done
of
so many
these.
of these. Another thing that I will tell you right now is that I will tell you the DCs for the item that you are asking to do before you roll. And then you can decide whether you want to do it or not. Unless it is an action that you are fully committing to, then, you can just do it and not ask for the DC. But this is a time is ticking, and immediately all of you begin to watch as stones and kind of like sets of columns, the various different glasses of the actual cathedral begin to shatter, to break into various different pieces. Immediately, Libra, I will tell you right now that you will have advantage on searching because you rolled so high on your perception check so far. Or you can give that advantage to someone else.
I'm assuming it would be an investigation check.
It would be an investigation check in this case, yes.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to Alcon when she gets here, because I've got a +1, and I'm assuming she's got a lot higher than a +1.
Yeah, for sure. Because this is technically not in turn, any of you can act in any order. However, I will tell you right now that if you decide to go, you succeed. If you succeed already, you can pass the torch to someone else and immediately grant them a +1.
Well,
So,
Esther, if I may, unless someone else has something out their rear in the do here.
Be my
no,
guest.
go ahead.
Go for it.
Esther obviously is borderline useless when it comes to like trying to loot and like find materials. So there were a bunch of drow in here, right? That
Yeah,
I
quite a
assume
lot
there
of
might
them.
still be some
There
here that are like
is-
trying to flee, right?
Yeah, there is still quite a few of them. There's not a large amount. They've thinned out to maybe about 20% of what was originally in this room.
Gotcha. That actually probably works out better then. So what Esther will do, since she can't really help in all that nonsense, and because also she's like very fast, and I actually still have a couple of uses of my elf blink ability. I am going to basically run around the I guess the open floor here,
Mhm.
not where the throne room is and whatnot. And she's going to try and find, I guess, like the most direct route out, if at all possible, because if this place is crumbling down,
Mhm.
maybe like a piece of wall is like fallen off that would allow for us to leave, and she's basically gonna try and I guess it could either be a survival or perception check, but like follow the other drow that are moving around, or just try and find like an opening that would get us out without having to navigate the entire fucking building, or at least less
Yeah.
of the building.
So it would be essentially you are trying to find a exit that is the safest and fastest for you and your fellow friends. I would say that this would be a survival check at this current moment because the only
Survival's
one.
very fitting.
Yeah, survival is very fitting. I will tell you right now that the DC is not actually as high as it probably could be. As of this current moment, the DC is 14.
Gotcha. Then yeah, let me pull my sheet up here, because I might actually have a thing I could use here. Yeah, funnily enough, I have that item, the trinket, whatever it's called. And it lets me cast a spell. So before I start to actually run around, could I cast that on myself?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, then yeah, I'm going to use one of its charges to cast skill empowerment on myself,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm gonna throw it on survival, obviously.
For sure.
So let me find my skill. Let's see, how do I change it to? Am I able to change it here?
You could just give yourself a bonus after you roll it.
Yeah, I found it here. It's fine. I had to go into edit mode, but
Mhm.
all right. What's the DC? Did you say?
The DC is 14.
Okay, let's try.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that's absolutely a success. Yeah. Immediately as you kind of use your own speed and kind of the ability to just sense the various different kind of fine features of the various different walls all around, you do a large lap and immediately you can tell that there is a section of wall that could collapse outwards relatively easily. However, the one issue with it is that it is behind one of the cauldrons that has spilt over, and you can see that there is bits of lava underneath it, almost directly in the area where that wall would easily be collapsible outwards.
Is that on the map, or are we just
Yeah,
to assume
I
that
will
found
I
it?
will draw it for you. It is directly over here,
Okay. Well, then yeah,
like this
I'll
section of
basically
wall.
be like there, kind of seeing it. And you said that it would require like what the it's where the lava is,
Yeah,
right?
it is exactly
Okay.
where the cauldron has spilled outwards.
Well, I would, because I know you said that we could like pass a torch. For this specifically, I would feel like I'd want to pass the torch to Simon, but Simon's not here. So,
I mean, you could just tell me what you want Simon to do, and then I could just do it as Simon. And you can't blame me for failing it, technically.
that is true, I suppose. Then yeah, I'm trying to think of like what skills might be useful here. Like, well, they're an artificer, right? So they have like a shitload of tools
Yes.
in theory.
They
Then
are
yeah, I
actually
guess
Mason's tools, perchance.
sorry?
Mason's tools, perchance.
I think he actually does not have masonry as one of his
I mean, I don't even
proficiencies.
think it needs to be masonry. I mean, smithing, masonry, like really, like there's a lot that I feel
Uh
could be useful there. I just don't know what they have,
yeah,
obviously. But
the only one
I'll
that I will tell you right now, the only one that could potentially be useful is not on their tools list.
trying to think then. Well, is that cauldron already like fully tipped over?
It is fully tipped over. It is on the ground. All four of the legs have been blown off, and the runes on the actual cauldron itself has gone out.
Gotcha. I could they perchance, I don't know, like because they have firearms and whatnot, and maybe some spells, but like could they maybe use their weapon or like a spell to try and like topple some more debris over the lava to make it like passable, or at least like to where maybe at the very least it might entail an acrobatics or athletics check to get over.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're trying to get them to make it easier to pass by the lava without having to, step into it.
Yeah, given that it's the closest, or rather the closest route out of here compared to the rest of the group, I assume that Esther will, upon seeing this, will kind of like turn, almost like whistle towards Simon and basically like say, there's a way out of here, but the lava's blocking it. You got anything?"
Okay. Then I will say that
And then
this
I'll try and
is
give her that +1 as well.
this +1 would be a +1 in an intelligence based check. The intelligence based check in this case is gonna be a little bit weird. It would technically have been a masonry tools check, but because they don't have that as one of their skills, I'm going to say it's just a tool. It's just an intelligence check with a +1. The DC of it is this one's going to be actually it's not going to be that difficult. I think it'll be like a DC 16. They have a +1 on top of their intelligence, but they don't benefit off of their proficiency at this current moment. Do you still want her to go through with it?
I mean, yeah, I mean, might as well, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna double check to see if he has anything that can help in the case that it does
Check the
fail.
right tool for the job, because I don't know if that just gives them any tool to use or if it like lets them have prof on it.
The right tool for the job.
Yeah.
You produce exactly the tool you need. You can magically create one set of artisan's tools in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you. The creation requires 1 hour of uninterrupted work.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was like an instant thing. Then yeah,
The
never mind.
product of magic, the
I don't
tools are
think we have an hour.
non-magical, and they vanish when you
Yeah,
use
probably
this
not.
feature again. No, it's just right tool for the job. No.
Okay.
Okay, so it's an intelligence check with a +1. That's a 20. That is
Oh,
2
yeah.
successes. Absolutely essential. Yes. Yeah, with Simon's help, they kind of managed to bring down a portion of the wall, kind of using the firearms, firing a bunch of like the sections as a bunch of stones slam down into the pool. Of lava. It'll make it a lot easier. However, the wall still hasn't broken down, and it might require some more time. But as the two of you are kind of doing this, you see Simon blast a portion of the wall, and then a further portion of the wall automatically like collapses. A portion of the ceiling comes down, and I need everybody to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I do gotta check that
Yeah.
item and see if I.
These are good rolls.
Ooh!
What? 20?
You had to say something, Vesper.
I'm
Oh,
keeping it. That's still true.
I
oh,
do
sorry,
get
that's not a
+1
dex
to
save. It's
my.
dex save is another +3 on top of that.
It's the same for. Oh yeah, right. I do get a +1 to this because of my trinket. So 14.
Anybody who rolled above 8, 10 succeed.
Oh, Libra.
I'm sorry, Libra.
Getting that stress racked up again.
Libra, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as some of the stones collapses on top of your head and slams into your body, but you manage to avoid the worst of it as you see larger stones beginning to come down from the actual ceiling itself. As of this current moment, the torch is being passed along to Alcon. Libra, you're giving her your advantage for her investigation?
Now, normally I would, but that's a failure from my flaw. So,
Mm.
because I rolled a 4, and I had to roll a 5. So that's
Why must you fail us so often?
pretty cool. That's
I don't think it's his
sick as
fault.
hell.
Oh
That's
no.
sick as hell.
He has well-wheaten dice.
You know what? Fuck it, Jake. You choose what happens.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
our
Now?
power.
have to
Of
go.
all times now.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
like.
Let me go pull open
Why
your
not?
your
Fine. Me
weakness
and
sheet. Give me
Simon
a
at the
moment.
very least will make it
Well,
out. 'cause
Jake,
the exit's right there.
we've discussed this, and you said that you just choose something not on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Uh,
Making sure.
the rest of you immediately watch as Libra begins to run up. You run up to the pile, and you are going to make this check for her. You have advantage for yourself. The +1 does not apply, and you are making the check.
Oh boy, can't wait.
Give me an investigation check with advantage. I will tell you right now that the DC to find everything is 25, but the minimum DC you have to meet is a 15.
Cool. So I can't hit a 25.
Okay,
At
you can
all.
hit a nat 20.
Oh yeah, sure. I
Not sure
could.
that 20 does count.
Yeah, I don't even make a 15.
On an 11, you run over to the actual table itself. You grab the side of it, and unfortunately, the ground is a lot more slippery than you had expected. You pull it over like towards you slightly as you begin to just kind of like grab things on top of it and just shove it into your bag. You manage to get a good portion of like items into your bag before a large stone comes down, and you have to jump back before the entire desk and a portion of it is just exploded. And you glance down and look at the pile of papers you've shoved into your bag, and quite a bit of it is unfortunately blank.
Cool. Yeah.
That is considered one failure.
I will say that like now that the path here has been like kind of found, I would imagine that Esther is like kind of shouting at, or at least trying to make it known that there is an exit here. That way, people in character are aware.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So that's out there.
Libra, you
Uh-huh.
can now pass the torch to someone else. You guys can have a discussion before you pass the torch if you'd like.
I mean, there's no way another check can be made on this thing because it's all smushed under rocks, right?
It is a failure. However, there is still portions of the paper still poking out from underneath the rock. There are some of it that could still potentially be recoverable.
Listen, I could pass the torch, but because I was kind of forced to do that last one,
Mhm.
can I instead utilize this time, because I'm a strong boy, to try to lift the fucking rock so that Alcon might be able to get things that are underneath it?
Absolutely. I'll consider that as you giving a +1 to Alcon. Yeah, she immediately runs over and like with alongside you, kind of like she uses both her mage hand, her own strength, and as well as you to try and lift some of the things off. I will ask you to give me an athletics check.
Oh
This
yeah.
now I'm going to ask you: do you want this to count as a portion of the skill challenge, or do you not want it to count?
I mean, I think it kind of would, just because I'm trying to help her get the information that we want.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, then I'll tell you right now, I will set the DC to be at 15.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. No problem.
And then you'll pass
Love
the
it.
torch along to her.
Yeah, yeah, sure. No, yeah. 100%. Yeah, cool. That's a 9 because I roll
Oh,
like shit apparently, and I can't fucking do anything. Not even my
oh.
best thing. Sick
Uh,
as hell. Love
well,
it.
seeing that she,
Love it.
you know
Love it.
what?
Love it.
I will give you a chance for this. You have a D6 from Alcon's inspiration that you can use, or bardic inspiration, because she will inspire you right as she was running up in an attempt
So
to
I
help.
have to roll a 6.
I think you have to roll a 6. Yes.
Yeah, to get a 15. Yeah.
Just roll a 6.
Oh yeah, it's so easy. It would be easy for anyone who wasn't me.
Just roll a 6.
That's a 3.
12.
I told you roll a 6.
Not quite my
You
tempo.
grab the side of the rock, and with Alcon lifting it, you manage to kind of like move the largest rock slightly off the portion of the desk that's buried, but unfortunately not enough that you could get like everything that's underneath it while she makes her check. That is 2 failures.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh
Sick. Well,
she's
I'm
going
not
to
gonna
make her
do
check.
fucking anything else because everything else is dog shit.
This is going to be a little bit harder because there's a lot more at risk, and also because there's a lot more because a lot of the like information is currently buried. Her minimum DC is still a 15, but her max DC to find everything has now gone up to 30. She needs to make an investigation check and has a +1 on top of this. Let's see, investigation. That's an at one.
Oh,
Doesn't that mean we all die? Because that's 2 failures.
That is 2
Did we
failures.
roll that ones were 2 failures?
Yeah, ones
Yeah, it's always
are
been
2
that
failures,
way.
and nat 20s are 2 successes.
Does no one
Yeah.
have heroic inspiration or anything?
I
Alcon
do.
doesn't.
Well, yeah, I know Alcon doesn't. I just was meaning like over there.
Nope.
Because, like, I have it. I just don't know how reasonably I'd be able to provide it from.
I
way that they
was I was like joking when I said that you guys all died, but at this current moment, you do not gain any additional bits of information. As Libra, you have to pull Alcon away as you realize another stone is coming down. You manage to grab her, and in that instant, a portion of the wall collapses, comes downward, and just sends fire all over the entirety of the desk, which goes up in flames immediately. You turn around and, with Alcon in your arms, barrel towards the actual door itself. You guys have failed the skill challenge, but I'm giving you an opportunity to potentially escape. Now, that door, that wall is still not there. That wall is still there. It's just crumbling. So I will need all of you. Give me first of all, a dexterity saving throw, of which I'm going to actually here. Let me try something. Does this work?
Oh, are you doing the prompt thing?
Yes.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
also
I
a
heard a
check,
sound
right?
effect.
An ability check.
Are we doing checks? or
Oh,
is this
sorry.
just-
It's supposed to be a dexterity saving throw. Hold on.
That's
Let
what I
me.
thought, yeah.
Hold on. Saving throw, dexterity request. There you go.
I get a +1 at this.
Yeah.
17.
The roll for Simon and the Steel Defender. Oh,
Oh shit.
John, you're supposed to be good at these.
I know,
Wow.
but you know I roll like you, bro.
Hey, listen,
Hey,
real quick, Jake.
majority pass.
Hey, Jake, listen, real quick.
yes.
If I'm running over in this direction and we're probably passing by Giancarlo, can I just take the damage for him? I'll opt to fail my check and take the damage for John.
You know what? Sure. But first of all, I'm gonna have to roll for Archon.
Yeah, that's fine. If I can, I'll take the damage for both of them if I need to.
Bruh.
I don't care.
Okay, give me an athletics check just to see if you can get in front of and impose over the two of them.
Oh my, another fucking check. Come on.
I'm
This
sorry.
one
It's not
succeeds.
easy to cover for
No,
both
I
of
know. I'm just. At least this one can succeed, right? Like, my God.
Who
Ugh.
let the
Uh,
marshal guy do all the skill checks?
Yeah, literally.
It was just very unfortunate placement. But yeah, in that moment, you managed to run over, grab both of them, kind of like grab them underneath your arms, and in that moment, I will say you will take the damage for both of them. So you'll be taking double whatever I roll here.
Sure.
You'll be taking 8, while Simon takes
That's
4 and Muse takes 4.
That's fine.
That's fine.
As more pieces of the stone come down, the skill challenge is already over. Whatever information you were attempting to get is done. Now the wall comes, and you could feel the rest of the building beginning to collapse all around you.
Can
What do you
I
guys do?
ask something?
Yeah, for sure.
I have a spell that might be able to help us with the lava, like get over the lava of the wall. But I have to get close enough to cast it.
Yeah, in this we're already out of combat, so
Uh-huh.
you can move to wherever it is that you need to move.
Okay.
Yeah,
I need to at least be within 30 feet. So
yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna
fine.
say
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like running over here. Oh fuck.
I mean, you've had all the time to move, so I imagine you kind of be wherever you need to be for
Yeah.
stuff like this.
So I don't have any spell slots, but this is like a once a day thing.
Okay.
And it holds up to 500 pounds, and I can cast it over the lava so that people can jump on top of it and then jump
Oh.
out.
You have it as a once a day kind of thing? How do you have it as a once
Yeah.
a day kind of thing?
Because of my race.
Your subclass.
My race.
Your race.
Your
Huh?
race gives you
It's one of the tiefling variants, I think.
It
the
is one of the
tiefling variant gives you Tensor's
I
floating
have
disc?
never seen this
It
shit.
does,
The
I
fuck?
swear. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Yes, it does. Legacy of
Yeah.
Minerals.
Bloodline
Here.
of Mammon.
Here you go.
Gets
You
Tensor's
can
floating
cast
disc and
My
arcane
spell once
God.
this trait. Regain the ability to do so when you finish a short or long rest. Let's go.
Oh.
Why Tensor's floating disc?
That was a spell designed to steal gold.
All the other tieflings getting like some spooky, scary cantrip and spells. Meanwhile, the nerd tiefling be like,
True.
here's a disc to carry my stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I will say it would be significantly easier in addition to all of the stones that have already been prepped there. However, the wall is still there, and you see Alcon run up to it. What? There's still a wall here. What are we doing? I don't have shatter anymore. I can't break it.
What are the spells?
I'll since I have bludgeoning weapons, see, and do I? This is one of those times where it would have been convenient for someone to get a portable battering ram. Yeah.
One of the few times in all of D&D history that a portable battering ram would
I
have been
got
useful.
flashbanged on my Monday game because they put their shit in the bag of holding, and the fighter apparently just had that on him, and I was like, "The fuck is that?" He's like, he goes, "You never know." And I'm like, "Okay, bud."
Hey, you never know.
And God, was he correct?
I will. Yeah, I mean, I can try and bludgeon because I can like do a lot of attacks. Though, how is there any like spot around the wall that seems like weaker than most?
Yeah, give me a perception check. You can see that the wall has already been damaged by, actually, I think it was by Elkon's shatter spell that did this
Yeah,
did this
earlier.
one before. But yeah, give me a perception check very quickly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Esther, unfortunately, in
Uh-uh.
this fury, in this current moment, you have no idea which portion of the wall is strongest. And you
wow.
can actually, yeah, I mean, the exact center of the wall would make the most sense.
Well, what
It's
I
the
will
place
do
with the most
then,
cracks.
I'll just go wherever like the stable ground is that is over the lava, so that like it's safe to stand.
Yeah.
I'll just get there, and I'm basically gonna do like a full turn of attacks, which basically currently comes out to I think just 2. I think. Let me see. What level am I? Yeah, it's
me
just
too.
2 because I don't have any key.
I really don't want you guys to die here, but I will tell you right now that that wall has a damage threshold, it has an AC, and it has a pool of health that you will have to go through. That wall, each section of it, each 5-foot section of it, has a damage threshold of 10, a AC of 12, and a hit point count of 30.
30.
I need you to
When you
roll me
say
some attacks.
when you say threshold, is it like if I deal over 10, then all the damage is dealt, or that it's like it takes 10 less damage?
You have to at least deal 10 damage for it to deal damage. But that all of the damage will go through if you deal at least 10.
Gotcha. Then okay, so I can't. Then in theory, I would not be able to break it with my bare hands unless I fucking crit. But I do have the Javelin of Lightning,
Yeah,
and I've not used it.
yeah.
So I will just I
This is
will
true.
say its command word, and
Oh
just
shit.
basically I'll say to everyone else, and I'll just say like I assume we're gonna need to break down this wall first, and she's going to use her action to throw the javelin and charge it with its like once per day ability.
Okay, roll me
And
the attack. The wall, of course, automatically fails its dex save. So roll me the damage.
yeah, I'd get close enough to where it wouldn't impose like the disadvantage nonsense, but
Yeah, for sure, for sure,
yeah.
sure. Okay,
Oh
that is a
wow.
25. The 25 hits the wall, definitely deals the damage. The piercing damage is just 7. The actual lightning damage, I believe, is a 26.
It's 7 piercing, 19 lightning is what the breakdown comes out to be. So 26
Yes.
total.
On a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus d6 lightning damage. Okay.
Because technically, actually, it wouldn't even get a dex save because it would be the target of the attack.
Yeah.
Everyone between the target and the thrower gets the dex save, and I think anyone behind it. I
Yeah.
can't remember. But
You
it just takes
throw
lightning.
the javelin of lightning. In that moment, it turns into this bolt that instantly streaks into the wall, cracks, and you hear a large rumble as the entire ceiling above this arch begin to kind of crumble, to break down. But you don't see a hole blown through it. Instead, you see the javelin of lightning sticking out of the wall, buried about halfway into it, while larger cracks have formed around it.
Yeah, and then I'll run up to it and I'll like grab it. That way I can retrieve it. And just because I technically would have my bonus action, I will just make it. It's not going to do anything unless I literally crit
Try and
because my
punch it,
max
yeah.
damage would be
Just in
9.
case, yeah.
But yeah, I'll just try it just to do it. I mean,
Yeah, roll me that
yeah.
that attack roll. Oh, it was max
And
damage.
it was max damage too, of course, yeah.
Yeah, as you
Unfortunately, I do not
slam
have
your fist into
adamantium
it.
fist or
Yeah.
adamantine fist.
As you slam your fist into it, you realize that it hurts a hell of a lot to your fist, but there is more crumbling to it. And it's weaker, but the wall is still up. It's still there.
How long has it been since we ended combat?
maybe about 15 seconds.
Cool. If that's the case, I've still got my sword. Can I run up and hit it with the empowered bastard sword I've got?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me an attack roll.
Deals, quite a bit of damage if I fucking hit.
Hey, you get 2 attacks. You get more than me.
Oh wow, I just fucking hit, I guess, huh?
No,
no,
you don't. It's a 12
Cool, sick.
AC.
Yeah, love that. No, that's fine. Yeah, cool, sick.
That one
Oh, and
hits.
it's minimum damage for that second one. That's
You still have a
hold up.
2d6 on it.
Yep. Oh,
Cool.
beautiful. And
That
another D6.
does crack through the wall.
That's 16. I didn't mean to do that.
You already rolled the 2d6.
I
right?
know.
Yeah.
Well, I've
Okay.
got
He
the
gets a d6
lightning.
from his
right.
his blood maledict or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
6, 4, that's 20 damage. Yeah. The rest of you watch as Libra just runs up, slashes across the rest of the wall where Esther had impacted it, and a like 5, maybe 6 foot portion of the wall collapses inwards into the lava, breaking down. Now, as you guys all make your way out, I will tell you right now, you will have to give me an acrobatics or athletics check in an attempt to get out. I will tell you right now, because the DC is relatively low, because 1 of the tensor's floating disk, and 2, because of all the rubble that has been rained in. However, if you touch, or if you fail this, you will take, I believe it was 10d6 for just touching lava?
It's
Oh,
more
boy.
than 10d6. It's 10d.
It's 10d10.
10d10.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. With me being here, can I know I can take a little bit of damage, so I don't care if shit falls on me. Can I just start helping my people through? I
Okay.
don't give a fuck about these drows. I just want to help my people.
Yeah, you can see that the drow, the majority of them have already evacuated through the front massive, like, open cathedral doors.
Beautiful. Yeah, I will pretty much save myself to go last, because I know I can take a little bit of damage regardless of, whatever. And I
Mhm.
would just like to help the rest of my people.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna say I'm not even gonna attempt this shit. I am gonna use my astral step or starlight step.
Can I teleport with Alcon with my boots?
No.
I
This is
believe you've already
step.
used your boots.
I think is it only once a day?
The
Dimension door?
dimension door is once a day, yeah. I don't
Mm.
think it's
Could
more
we
than
not
that.
just all
I think it's
hold
the other ones that well, I have the Misty Step.
That's on
Sorry,
you.
could you repeat what you said, sir?
Misty Step twice a day.
isn't there some ethereal plane nonsense with the boots?
There is that, or I could use Misty Step twice. Either one. I could take 5 other creatures to the nearest safe location within the ethereal plane, and then I need for 1 minute, and then we all get transported with the initial users brought back to where they began. So maybe
So,
not.
it wouldn't do shit. Yeah,
No.
literally you'd be back in a completely underground tunnel at that point.
All right, then I can't take her. That's fine. I'll just go with the rest of them.
Mhm.
I thought there was 2 uses of Dimension Door. My mistake.
No, well, dimension door is once a day. Misty Step is twice a day. Yeah.
Got it.
The rest of you watch as Esther immediately vanishes from the spot and reappears
She
maybe
just does the peace
like-
out and then blinks.
yeah, like 20 feet away outside. So Esther, you are out. Who goes next? As Libra gets ready to help everybody else get out. I would feel really bad, so I'm not gonna make Simon roll, but everybody else has to roll.
I mean, you can roll for him, and if he fails, I'll use my heroic to get him out.
Okay. His acrobatics is better.
Or athletics,
And
either one.
yeah, and everybody has advantage because of Libra. It's a nat 20.
Oh,
I will say, using that, Simon is actually going to take Alcon automatically to the other side.
great.
Well, Simon just picks her up, jumps.
The 3 of them are done and over. You guys don't have to roll for them anymore, or you guys don't have to worry about them anymore. Who is going next? There's Muse, Giancarlo, and Vesper still left.
I'll go next. Sure.
All right, Muse, give me an athletics or acrobatics roll. You have advantage.
I didn't roll that at advantage. I apologize. It's
All
still
good.
the same.
17.
Oh, wow.
That is more than good enough. You jump on top of your own disc, using your own momentum. You propel yourself forward, stumbling through the small hole that has been opened up, and you land on the other side with no issues whatsoever. As Simon kind of pulls you up to your feet, glances through. You see another set of stones kind of come and fall down. Giancarlo, Vesper, and Libra, I need the three of you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Better than last time.
Mm,
Yeah, I'll roll it.
Right. All of you succeed except for Vesper. So Vesper, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. The rest of you take none. Wow, I rolled really low for that, but that's fine. As now there's 2 more opportunities to go through before the next set of rocks come down.
I mean,
You said we
all
don't take
those, I
damage if
think,
we
yeah.
passed, or no?
You take 0 if you passed.
Okay, cool. I guess I'll try.
Carlo, give me an acrobatics or an athletics check. You have advantage
My
because Libra is
brother,
helping.
you have a Misty Step. You can go for free.
All
Why
right,
bother
yeah,
rolling?
I'll Misty Step it.
Why
Fuck it.
bother rolling?
I'll pick it. I'll Misty Step it. Fine. All
you,
right.
Like,
you
my
run up,
God.
you run up to it, and then you just see Libra glaring at your boots the entire time, and then you're like, "Oh, okay, fine." And then you.
Oh yeah, I guess I am wearing those.
I was so focused on like trying to save someone else. I'm like, oh yeah, me.
But yeah, you get to the other side, absolutely 0 issues, reappearing right beside Esther. Vesper, give me an athletics or acrobatics check. Alternatively, if you have some other way of getting out, you can do that as well. But I don't know what
I
you
do.
have, right? So, all right, 20. Yeah, absolutely no issues. You jump with Libra grabbing onto your arm, kind of propelled forward. Libra, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. Yeah. Did John's leaving count as one?
Sorry?
Did John? Because you said we had a chance for 2 people to make it through. Did John leaving by casting Misty Step count as one?
Because he took so long to decide to cast Misty Step,
Oh
yes.
my
Oh,
God!
man,
This
no!
motherfucker.
All right. You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Give me a check. Yours is flat.
Yeah. So
The DC is very low. It is just 10. I shouldn't have said that.
you really shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have. Oh, thank God.
Okay. You get through with relative little issue. You jump up on top of the Tentor's floating disc, and you see and feel as Muse begins to pull it out of the cathedral, as right behind you, another large stone comes down directly on top of the lava. It splashes just ever so slightly, not enough to get on top of any of you, before the entire building and the entire
Wow.
thing is just a massive pile of dust. As now all of you have been blown backwards into the ground. Prone, but you are not.
Now the funny thing here, Jake, is if you had rolled just a little bit better on that D6, I could have just been knocked unconscious.
We
Oh.
won 1.
I had 18 HP.
Oh.
I am now on 2.
My.
Fun times, fun times. Why did I roll with it?
As
Oh, sorry.
as we're all
I gave you the advantage
Oh.
for. You didn't actually have
What
advantage.
happened?
I just misclicked. It's fine.
It's like I didn't click anything. What happened?
Yeah, don't worry about that. But
as we're all
as
outside,
yeah.
like, are there any drow nearby, like in the immediate area?
In
Perhaps
the
I'll
immediate area,
away.
as you see this kind of like giant cloud of dust, of like just particulate, begin to slowly die down as you just cough through all of it. After maybe about 15-20 seconds, glancing around, no, it's just all of you covered in this hefty layer of soot, dust, and stone debris. It is just empty. You're on the side of the cathedral, like there is this massive, large construction-ish courtyard where there's all these like bits of timber frame, metal pipes, and varieties of other things that are currently sitting in there. And just like there's, as of this current moment, you are, for the moment, relatively alone.
Did you all get what you were looking for?
No.
Oh well.
David, what did you grab? The other day? Let me see your bag.
A whole lot of nothing. I'll just fucking dump everything out.
As you dump everything out, you see there's just nothing. It's essentially just papers upon papers of just empty sheets of paper, clean ones that someone would have potentially used for writing. She goes, no, 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 this can't be it. This can't. There's gotta be something else. We go back now that it's collapsed? There has to be something in there. We can't have come all this way for nothing. No, 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 no. You see, she just begins to kind of like grab at the pages, turning each and every single one of them over slowly, trying to understand to see if there's anything on any of them. What do the rest of you do?
Well, I still have the skill empowerment on, so I would like to at least try and find a way out of here that would hopefully avoid the collection of drow that I'm sure is slowly building up outside the cathedral, or the forge rather.
Yeah, for sure. Give me a survival check.
Survival. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my expertise as well, just so I don't forget it. But if I have to roll another one in like the next in-game hour, I'll
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
change it back.
Very quickly, you kind of like run around the area nearby and you realize there are a few trailing paths that lead immediately out of the city. With those, you kind of gather up the rest of the group and you see Alcon, I found something. I found something. She grabs a singular piece of paper that looked blanked on the side that you kind of had picked it up on, but on the other side was actually like a fully written out letter in a language that none of you recognize. Actually, give me a history check, all of you.
I will.
If you want to.
God
If you
damn.
don't
No,
want to,
gonna-
you don't have to.
No, Jake, I literally
Not
can't
gonna
see the
bother.
words.
No, no, I know you. I meant that more for Libra than for you
Not-
specifically.
I'm so stupid and pissed off. I do not give a fuck.
Entirely fair. Actually, Giancarlo, you don't have this language, do you? Would you have this?
I highly doubt it.
I
I might have come across it. I mean, if it's like undercommon, like I knew someone who was half drow, maybe.
no.
No, then I don't know.
This
Undercommon.
Yeah, you speak undercommon out of the world's languages. I actually have to double check if any of you have this. Give me a moment.
Talking about abyssal. The answer's no.
I would bet, yeah.
Well, it's not called abyssal, but yes.
Yeah.
If I've recognized this, I will be shocked and very scared.
Giancarlo, you don't explicitly recognize this text. However, in the times before when you had been kind of wandering about, when you've been getting up to trouble, when you've been, doing various different things that you definitely shouldn't have, at one point in the past, when you had snuck off away from one of the lessons your that you were supposed to be having, you had seen a letter that your teacher had been reading. The script looks awfully familiar to what they had previously been reading. Vesper Muse, you have no idea what this is. Though the actual script itself is it is unsettling to see in that it's
Oh.
like almost pictographic, but in a pictographic way that is horrifying. As if every single character that was being used and drawn was done with the most cruel intentions. The sharp lines, the distinguishing features, it is not pretty, to say the very least. It's almost as if you were watching what would have happened if a battlefield or a graveyard with all the graves dug open had been converted into a letter and put on paper.
I think in this moment, John was like about to yell at Alcon again because he's pretty upset about her running in there. And then he sees that kind of over her shoulder and he just kind of reaches out and like pokes at it. What the fuck?
You read this? You can't read this. There's no way you can read this, right?
No, but the old man was reading something that looked just like this.
The old man.
I think he kind of realizes what he said and then just clams up.
John, you can't be keeping this to yourself, please.
No, you don't. You don't understand. All right,
We need
this is
something.
not.
John, we came then ass end of fucking nowhere. I've spent so much of my savings on all of you, and I genuinely want all of us to get the fuck out of here alive. We have to have found something. Now I can translate this, but if you know what this is, it'll save us so much time.
I don't know.
So
I don't know
much
what
effort.
it is. I just know that people are associated with this. That if I told you more, I mean, fuck, Alcon, you ever want to go back home ever?
We
Ever?
have to.
Okay, if I tell you, they'll fucking kill you.
Well, then that's a chance we have to take.
Are you kidding me? You know who we're fucking with, right?
Giancarlo, do you know what we've been doing here this entire time? Do you know what the entire purpose of this was? We're trying to stop the fucking incursions. We're trying to prevent the world from ending. We're trying to save hundreds, if not millions, of lives. If I get a shank in this, in the
You want the
gutlet,
whole rundown? You want the whole fucking rundown?
just whatever is necessary, if that's what's best. I don't know what kind of history you have with Femdel. I grew up there. I know what it was like.
Then you know who runs the Undercity, right?
Well enough.
Yeah. The guy who fucking owned me had a letter in that language.
Give me give me an insight check. Anybody who's looking at Alcon.
I will actually make this check.
Do I have any sort of advantage by being from the city?
No, because you're trying to read Alcon.
Yeah.
You're not trying to,
Yeah.
Are we all doing insight checks?
It's up to you. If you want
Yeah.
to, you don't have to.
Why not? Never mind.
Giancarlo, you can see that her face is, it's not necessarily like fully stoic, but you could tell that she knows what she's doing, and she wants to tell you off, but isn't going to. Libra, Esther, and Vesper, the three of you can feel this palpable, almost fear emanating off of her. You see a singular bead of sweat trickling down the side of her face. You see there's this slight twitch in one of her eyes as she says this. She says, and she sounds resolute, but you're not sure.
Elcon, you know Femdel as well as John and I. There's gonna be a large price if that's something we want to do.
Yeah. Because if he's involved with it, the whole fucking clock tower's involved with it, all right?
And I hate to say it, But John might be that price.
And I'm listen, I'm a mercenary. I do shit for hire. This is a lot to ask.
I won't ask. You'll receive your payment. Once
What
we're
are you
back on the
doing?
surface, we're going
What?
back to
So, what
on
are
our
you?
separate.
Are you just writing it off? I thought this was saving millions of lives. Is that really what you want to do?
Well, you clearly don't want to be in it on it. So yes, I will be doing this, and I'll do it alone if I have to.
That's not what I said.
Well, clearly you don't want in on any of this.
Maybe we should.
I'm fucking scared. All right.
Maybe we should settle this when we are not in a city that is now being flooded with drow. Maybe we all need some time to calm down, to let the adrenaline pass, and just breathe, right? So let's get out of here. I know a way out. I think I found a decent one that's not going to be surrounded by a lot of drow or anyone hostile. And we get out of here, and then we can talk about it later. I don't want to be here any longer than I'm sure any of you do.
Either way, Esther.
And she'll kind of just nod and kind of motion for everyone and kind of begin to make her way up through whatever path I procured.
Yeah. And what did you roll for yourself? I'll check. Would you be able to remind me what the number was? 23.
It was, yeah, 23.
I will say that you absolutely managed to skirt the entirety of the town, go through some side tunnels that prevented you from interacting with any of them at all. And you emerge back on the surface at a different location, though one that you recognize is not terribly far off. Instead of being at the base of the mountain, you come out of a small kind of almost like small valley within the woods. And you are still aware that you are within, Mize land, though. Give me a survival check.
Me?
You or anybody else who might want to.
Is this within an hour of that whole debacle?
No, this would be close to like 6 hours later.
Okay.
You have emerged out in the woods, and for some strange reason, you are much closer to Ental than you had expected.
Oh.
I'm going to move you
Ooh.
to where you are.
How much closer?
Here.
Oh.
Oh,
Does that seem to? Well, I mean, I guess I wouldn't be able to
damn.
It is
tell.
like a straight day or two away from where you guys were supposed to surface.
And were we traveling? I mean, how long were we traveling down there?
In the I don't think you guys were down there for that long. Maybe like
I think
about.
we were
Oh,
there,
actually,
like, what, 3-4 days? 4 or
actually,
5
yeah,
days?
you were only there. You were there for like 3-4 days, so it's not like terribly strange.
Yeah,
It's
this
just
isn't unreasonable.
not in the direction that you had expected to come out. But it could have been
Yeah.
that you just got kind of turned around in one of the tunnels below.
Yeah. Damn it, guys! Why didn't no one here run fucking keen mind? That way we can avoid this shit. What's wrong with all of you?
Hey, I came down here on my own volition.
Yes, let me run keen mind with my 12 intelligence.
Yeah,
Hey,
no
you
one's here
know
is
what?
real big on the smarts, man.
At least we'll know which way is north. You feel me?
Simon
Hey,
takes
Hey, I
offense.
came down here on my own volition. I don't know about you guys.
I think once we get out of the tunnel and are on solid ground, well, above ground again,
Yeah, for sure.
I think Libra will kind of look at everybody, kind of like look at the back of his hand for a second. Regardless of the next step forward, I have to go back to Femdale.
Why?
couple of reasons. One of them is because someone told me to, which is not great, but it's what happened. The other reason is because I think I know. I have an idea of the person who's got all these. And he just kind of like flips his hand over so the EX7W3 is showing. That thing down there, the fire, whatever it was, it had one of these two. So did the other two people that I know that were down there. Starting to think he's a lot more involved than I thought he was.
Just so we're clear, that is where seemingly I kind of like motion to Giancarlo and Alcon where this lead would be taking us.
Yeah, but in a different direction.
What,
He's
like
not underground. He's rich person territory.
Sure, but it's still the same city,
It's
yes.
Femdel, just technically no.
Well, same, I guess.
Upper Femdel and Lower Femdel are
basically
not the
two
same.
different cities?
Same location on a map, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
infinitely harder to get into one.
I mean, I know, Giancarlo, you're not exactly, you don't want to, I guess, go there, but
Do you need the
And-
explanation? Would that help?
I think that it is your right to choose when we or if we should even know that information. But I will, going off that I do not understand your scenario and what you're speaking of here. I mean, if we were to all go there and you were to say part ways and go elsewhere, would whomever you are referring to there still go after you if you're not involved?
They could still be after me right now. I don't know. But at the same time, they could not give two shits about me unless I go back. I don't know. Enka was, I mean, she was like, what, 10 miles from the city? They never even came looking. So, fuck, I don't know.
Then, I mean, what if, like, if that town, and we're going to be passing by that town anyways, that we were there originally when we first all met up. I kind of look at Muse.
That is
I-
actually on the other. Oh, sorry. Are
Yeah.
you referring to something else?
Yeah.
I think it was on the other side.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you're
it was
referring
on
to
the
the
western side.
yeah, if you're talking about where Enka was, it was on the western side.
I mean, it's still in that same general direction. So I mean,
Oh,
we
absolutely,
Yeah.
super
bound
close
to
to
get
Femdel.
there.
We just wouldn't be going. We just wouldn't be
Yeah.
going through it to get to Femdel.
Yeah, it wouldn't be, yeah, because we went around it the first time around
Yep.
anyways. So, like, if we were to go there and there were any other towns or whatever hamlets, or if we wanted to go to that first town that we had kind of stayed at, do you think that you could stay there and lie low while we go into town, just to avoid?
I mean, if we need to
you
talk to the
being-
people that I think we do, I mean, I'm your in, even if it means putting me in danger.
This may have been discussed a little bit earlier, but someone must have sent your guy a letter in that language, right? What about trying to find the sender of the letter?
Good luck trying to do that. How are you going to even
could-
start?
It could just as easily have been one to another from anyone in the group. I don't know. I'm probably too stupid to figure out what's going on. I'll be honest, but I mean, I could try to word it out for you.
Listen, I'm going to my guy regardless. I can ask if he knows that language.
And he doesn't have a blade in the throat waiting for you?
No,
Okay.
he wants me alive.
Like to
I'm
keep
his,
you, or
I'm his project.
That's ominous.
There's a reason I got this on my hand. I can imagine who it came from.
the rich, important people of Femdel like to mark their property, so
Yeah, well, I'm not the only one who's got this. That lichen in thing we found outside the cities of Femdel, it had it. Theodore, Ashlyn, they had it. That weird demon devil thing down there, it had it. And if I remember correctly, so did the doppelgangers, right, Jake? Or
They
at
did.
least one of them, one or two of them. Yeah, the doppelgangers, they had it. There's only one person I've been in contact with that could have possibly given me this.
Does seem like it all kind of leads back to them's at least.
great.
Like, I mean, I guess I will also ask, because I know you believe that whoever this person is, they potentially might want to find you. I guess they could find you. I don't know. But if we were to go there and you simply tell us where they were, do you think you're the only person that they could, in theory, connect back to?
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, you talk about how people there in Femdel, they own other people, right? If you were to give us a location or a name or whatever of these people, could they connect it back to you if you weren't there?
I mean, you don't really. Probably, yeah.
There's no one else that they would suspect or that they might have broken ties with?
I mean, only the people in the. All right. Do you want me just to put everything on the table?
I mean, it's up to you.
It's a.
You made it
I'm
seem
saying
as though
I'm saying it because it's a risk to know it. So you got to be chill about it.
that's what I'm saying is that if
Yeah.
simply knowing about it, like, is there some inherent cognito hazard in knowing about it, or
The
like,
fuck? No, like if they think that you're gonna spill beans about it, they'll just kill you. Like it's. I don't. All right. Fuck it. Cards on the table. All right. I was recruited into the Thieves Guild in Femdel, and they don't play over there because Femdel's a cutthroat town. So my owner, if you want to call him that, he is an important guy. The Thieves Guild doesn't get names. If you're in the Thieves Guild, you don't have a name anymore. He is important enough to have his own name. All right. And all of his buddies that work up in the clock tower, they they collaborate on stuff, and his letters, I don't know if it was from them because I can't fucking read it, but I mean, he doesn't get out much, and that's all I know. But I mean, I saw this on his desk, this writing, and I don't know what it means, but I know it's probably really fucking bad. Because if they're in on it, like, they run the town down there. So he just kind of shrugs.
If you, I'm guessing, escaped them, are they going to want to kill you anyways?
Yeah, they don't. I've only ever seen maybe 3-4 runaways, and it doesn't. It's not pretty. there's a reason that not many people do it, you know? I was lucky. They thought I was, like a true believer or whatever. So, I mean, I kind of changed my mind in the last minute and ducked out, and that's how I got out. But some people aren't so lucky. And I mean, the stuff they do to you. I think at this point, John does not want to talk about that.
Well, it seems as though, I mean, obviously, Alcon and Libra wish to go there.
Oh, I don't
It
wish to go
seems,
there.
well,
I have to.
wish, have to, you're going there regardless. I am probably going to be going along as well. I assume Simon will. I kind of look at Simon, but he's catatonic at the moment. But what about the rest of you? I look at like Muse and Vesper since we kind of just met you both of you over the last few days.
I mean, you saved my life at least twice at this point. If they know that I've met with you already, they're probably going to want to kill me. So I don't see their harm in going any further.
Well, I wasn't really keeping track, but I'll be sure to note that you're currently 2 or 0 for 2 in terms of us saving you versus you saving us. I kind of look to Muse.
Well, I was gonna ask if I could come along. I mean, I'm pretty far away from my shop, and
We are
it
kind
would.
of out in the middle of nowhere right now, so I mean,
Oh
I
well,
figured you
my
would at
shop.
least stick around until we got to a town or a city or something.
Well, I don't want to go. I don't want to go back immediately. I did close it for the season. I mean, if it has to be closed a little longer than that, then I don't mind. I mean, it's all the way in Tivian.
Where's Tibian?
Over to the left, Dreyer Woods.
Oh, good heavens! Quite.
Jesus.
How did
Holy
you?
shit.
Whatever.
What the fuck are you doing here? Whatever.
I needed spider silk. I needed a load of the materials.
They don't have
I've only
spiders over there, like at all.
not. It has to be spider silk from the Underdark.
They don't have any entrances to
They,
the Underdark over
they
there.
don't have an Underdark over there, like.
I don't know. Do they, Jake?
The Underdark spreads throughout the entirety of this world.
Okay, well maybe I got a little more turnaround than I thought. I don't know.
A little.
This is the other end of the fucking continent.
Well,
All right. Well,
You
you're quite far. You're on a sabbatical, I guess, so you're sticking around. I guess. What about you, Giancarlo? Because I mean, I don't think anyone here is going to force you to obviously go back in, but I mean, I imagine that you're still gonna want to look for work. Alcon obviously has work, so at the very least, you could always just stay at a town or a hamlet on our way there, and then we can just come and pick you up once we're done.
I think John's gonna look at Alcon and just kind of gauge where she's at.
As you kind of glance over towards Alcon, you guys have just made your way out into the actual woods themselves, and you can see she's kind of like sitting up against a tree. She's got her legs in her arms, and she has like this dead in her eyes. Give me an insight check. Her face is relatively neutral, but you can tell that the dead look is a lot more disassociation in attempting to kind of push away a problem than it is apathy. She's
I've seen this look before on other people, probably.
You've definitely seen this look before. And it was always before they made a decision that they never wanted in the first place, but were forced to.
You know, it was stupid. I always kind of wanted to be a hero, I guess, at some point. You know, Guild, you're nobody, but I figured maybe I want to be somebody. And this is kind of the best hope I've got so far, because it's the way I see it, when I die, I'm going to like the worst possible place, I think, just from what I've gathered. So I'm going to try to win back some good karma. So fuck it, I'll do it.
That is admirable. It is always possible to change one's fate, one's outcome.
Yeah, we'll see, I guess.
All right. Then, as this adventure comes to a close, the night rolls in. Oh, Kitty! No, sorry, my cat. Oh, it's okay. She's okay. But as this adventure comes to a close and the next chapter begins, all of you begin to travel back towards. And I will tell you right now, on your next long rest, you level up.
Let's go.
Which
Oh,
your
good.
next long rest is now.
Oh boy.
Boom.
I gotta check something because I was considering a multi-class,
Ooh.
Oh, which class?
probably fighter.
Oh.
Let me see here.
I don't know
need
why
to
for
see.
some reason it gives me full hit dice when I long rest, but whatever.
Because it's 6, I get evasion, right? No, it's 7, I get evasion. Oh,
Seven, I get evasion.
oh
Yeah.
no. Uh,
I mean, evasion isn't like the most like
It's pretty
It's
useful, but
nice.
it's not great.
it is. I mean, it's as the old saying goes, like deck saves, stop damage,
Yeah.
con saves stop you from dying, and then wisdom saves stop you from killing your party. Like,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, because all I get is expertise at level 6. So, I mean,
What do I get at level 6?
well, we're already level 6. Oh no, we're level 5.
We're just
No.
now level 6.
Just now you are level 6.
yeah, I think Jake, if you're okay with it, I'll take fighter 1.
Yeah, absolutely. I see absolutely no reason why you wouldn't be able to. Especially in this current context, you've been working side by side with Libra, who is currently not a fighter, but he very much fights in the
I
style of a
might
fighter.
as well be one, yeah.
Yeah.
You're also like a swashbuckler rogue, right? So I mean, you're
Yeah,
basically one
it's
step
pretty
removed from
close.
a fighter.
His fighting proficiencies are up there, but yeah, you should be able to just add a new class to your sheet, and then it'll do the
Okay.
multi-classing stuff automatically for you. You'll just have to do the import at the top right.
Right. Import. Okay.
I get another 3rd level spell.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
What do I
Alright.
want?
Well, I
If I
finally
replay-
roll more than my average.
Oh no,
Oh my
Libra got
goodness.
average for once.
No.
This is
Esther's the
actually
one
the
who
second
wins.
time.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I actually get max amount, which means that my health is actually growing at a decent rate.
Did I
Let's
roll below
go.
average?
Yippee.
Or did I roll average?
What did you roll? You rolled
You rolled below
you roll
average
below
on one.
average, so you get a +6 to health instead of a +5. Yeah.
Oh boy, a +6, guys. So I get one more skill, one more point.
Yep.
Do I get to add the
Vesper.
multi-class proficiencies?
Sorry.
I don't think fighter gets them.
I don't think fighter.
This is.
Well,
Yeah, no.
It's
there's
asking me whether or not I do, so I don't know.
I will say. Let's see. I will
There's a
say
table that tells you everything you
no.
get.
I'm pretty sure you're not
That's
yeah,
fine.
supposed to.
it's just like weapons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're.
Um,
Oh yeah, you are supposed to get like weapon proficiencies and things like
All
that.
Yeah.
all the weapon proficiencies.
Because as
You
a
basically
fighter,
get
you
all
would get
light.
everything.
Yeah, you get all
Okay.
armor and weapon. Is all
so
it is.
so I skip that or add that?
You add that. You
I
add.
think you add it
Yeah,
because I think it's
Okay.
just gonna
It,
give you.
yeah, because it's not a skill
weapon
proficiency that it's adding. It's
Yeah.
just like all the proficiency
Well-
in the martial weapons and stuff.
You know,
Got it.
it's interesting to say that at level 6 I am at 90 HP.
Jesus Christ.
All right, let's roll. Oh, that
Oh,
sucks.
That's a 1.
I-
You
That
take
was
average.
6. Yeah, 6
So
plus
that-
3.
So 9. Okay. All right,
Yep.
and then I get to pick a fighting style. Yay!
Sir. Guessing you're taking dual.
am I-
Warlord.
I already have it. I took the feat for it.
Ah, yes.
I think I need. I'm gonna hit the long rest button again just because I don't think my health is applying properly. Oh no, you can only do it. Never mind.
Huh?
I tried to change my current hit points to 49, but it didn't
Oh,
change.
it's because
I
on
didn't
your
do it, didn't
character
change for
sheet.
me.
No, you don't do it on there anymore. So on your character sheet, if you go under features, or actually, sorry, if you go under what was it, character, you have to right click the level of the character of the class you got yourself. So if you have monk, it's 5, you go to edit on your monk sheet, and then you go to, I believe it was advancement. You go to level 5 at the top right. There's a modify choices, which is, I think in there it'll allow you to change your HP.
Oh, I
see.
see.
Ah, I see. Okay, interesting.
How do I edit this? Edit item.
So do I put that with the con bonus or no?
It should it should have your con bonus automatically in there.
Because like my previous levels just say 5.
That's because that's the average. It shouldn't say 5. Your previous level should have your actual value.
Where is
Because
that?
you're supposed to hit the cog of the level that you just gained.
Right. Okay, I see. So I hit 8 and then.
Yes, the
Nice.
cog.
Okay, gotcha.
Wonder
Which
where
actually
it's
that
been.
means if that's the case, then let me check something because
There we go.
think
Got it.
because based on what it says, it looks like I miscalculated my health last level, so I should actually have 1 extra. It says.
Yeah, maybe.
So
I
if I have
don't know.
4, because every other level I've rolled average and it said 5, but for level 4 it says that my value was 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll change that. But actually, I get 1 more, so I'm actually at 50 health. Yippee!
I'm sorry, where is this?
Under character, you go to your class, right click it, click edit. Go to advance.
Under character?
Yeah, under character. Right click your class, so your blood hunter level 6.
Okay.
Click edit, and then under advancements for the level, at level 6, you can click the cog at the top right under the advancement tab.
Okay. I mean, I didn't roll, like, I didn't actually roll hit dice, so I guess it doesn't matter. Like, I didn't roll anytime I leveled. I just rolled myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
I guess level 6 is my first one where I haven't rolled.
Really high.
You were batting 1,000, bro. Good job.
Yeah, because level 5 I got 9, which means I rolled a 9 and, you know, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess level 6 is the first time I rolled average.
Yeah, that's why you've gotten so much. Now, Jake, I was looking and I couldn't help but notice that I know you put a lot of work into all those items that have all their unique special properties and even a handful of homebrew items.
Did I fuck something?
Well, not really. It's more just, I was looking for a specific weapon and it's actually not in there because, fair, everyone forgets that this is the weapon of 5e. So, like, I get it.
What?
But a whip, does that have any special properties that you could think of?
I'm pretty
Or would it
sure
have
I
any?
did. I actually fucking forget the whip exists.
Well, I don't know where it would be put in there, but I looked in all the ones that made sense, like topped weapons and whatnot, and even like ranged weapons technically, and I did not see one.
I fucking
I don't
forgot about the whip. Oh, no.
because I was thinking about maybe getting a whip myself, because given that I am a fragile little
This is the
little elf.
first time anybody's ever brought this up.
It's fair.
I
Whips are.
did.
It's
don't-
funny. I remember I
never-
saw a post. Well, here's the
Oh,
thing, right?
shit.
Whips would actually
I
be like
forgot
the best
whips were a
weapon on
thing.
rogues. But rogues don't get proficiency in whips. But they do get
No.
longswords, though. Smile.
Yeah, I just didn't picture Esther as that type of girl, but I mean, go off, queen. Do what
Well,
you gotta do.
it was less that I was actually gonna get like a proper whip and more like some type of chain blade and reflavor it as a whip, but still.
Yeah. Or like that sensor from Campaign 4 Critical Role, yeah.
Something like that.
I have, so in the topped weapons there is a flail. I don't think that one counts as what you're looking for, but if you wanted a actual whip, I will have one designed by next time.
Sure. I'll see what, because I mean, technically I could use like any weapon that's not like heavy. Because I can just, my astral elf stuff lets me like get 2 free floating proficiencies in anything. So like, it doesn't really matter if you have an idea in mind for whip and you want to like put something in there.
I will tell you
I
right
might get
now that the whip will most likely have a special ability where you can trip an enemy. Using a, it'll be like easier to trip the enemy than it would be using like a shove attack.
I mean, that'd be fine by me.
That was the original intention before, but I just realized that I didn't actually put in the whip, which I
I mean,
thought
it's fair.
I
No, everyone
had.
forgets the whip.
To be
It's
fair,
fine.
no one ever uses
Yeah.
the whip.
Again, it would be the best
'Cause
weapon
it's-
if monks, or if not monks, if rogues are able to get them for rogues, but they do not.
I
So
mean, like,
fucking-
I guess, but it still does like no damage.
it's not that it does
D4?
damage. It's more just that it's
A
a
range
reach weapon.
pass.
For
Yeah,
like a melee rogue
it
would be really big.
it's reach melee and it allows you to sneak attack.
I mean, you could always
Yeah.
take a feat, I guess, technically, to bump that shit up.
Yeah, but who's taking weapon master in the big 25 or 26? Sorry.
Yeah.
Truly.
Tough
Yeah,
sell.
instead you take a level in fighter, which is honestly probably better.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah.
The second wind really.
Just like objectively
I
in
do need
every instance, it's just better.
this upgrade automatically, or do I have to? Oh, wrong
It
one.
should.
Yeah, I need to find my. Where is it? Where is my unarmed strike?
It did.
It did. Nice.
Yeah, it's a
okay,
D6.
Very good. And I
Yeah.
assume that I probably have to do it manually on like any weapon that I want to use, but
Yeah, if it's a weapon, yes, you'll have to
which
do.
I think all of them at the moment would be fine. Though the whip will go up if I do get the whip. That's the main reason I was thinking about getting it, is because if I turn it into a monk weapon with my dedicated weapon thing, I can
Dedicated wham.
dedicated. Yeah, if I turn it into dedicated wham, I do let it scale with my monk die. So.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Because I think it could be neat, especially if it has a trip property. I could set up some stuff for the people who are actually up front, i.e., Libra and Giancarlo.
It was very funny. It was very funny looking at Party after that combat had ended, because it was like me and Anthony, heroic inspirations gone, health gone. Everybody else, yeah, we're fine.
I'm feeling a little inspired,
By the way, Anthony, make sure you check your heroic inspiration again.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, heroic
I would have
inspirations are back.
forgotten.
You are
Yep.
all back within the realms of being a hero again. Well, we'll see how long that lasts, but
So much HP. Jesus
I'm also gonna go and roll my d20 for my item to see if I get skill empowerment back.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta roll a d4, man.
If I get, I think it's a 19 or a 20, it comes back.
Yeah.
19 or a 20. Yeah, the item regains all charges. So.
Nope.
Nope.
But as we do this, we are back on traversal. We are back on Traval throughout the lands, back towards Femdal. Simon doesn't get a say because he is not here to argue otherwise. But yeah, as all of you are somewhat unwilling to travel back to Femdel, you begin to traverse through the woods, go back to the city that some of you dread to. Roll me a survival check. I believe it would be would this be Esther that is leading you guys, or who is?
I probably would be the best now that Rune is gone. I think.
I mean, it's either you or me. I think we got the same mod.
What's your survival check?
5.
Mine is actually higher. Mine is 6.
Oh.
Because I have a
Damn.
+3 wisdom.
Ah, that's why.
I mean, if you want to assist me, then yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
You can be my eyes. I'll be the navigator.
Yeah, literally.
Mm.
Tree.
Yeah, with Esther and Libra working together, traverse through the woods. The majority of it, you guys get through it without too much of an issue. Now, I have a question to ask. Do you go north around Endtall, or do you go south around End, or do you go through?
Which way did we go last time? I thought we went. Did we? I don't think we went around
think we
with
went
the beach, right? We went north.
Close. I think we went pretty close to Intel.
You guys
Did
I
we
remember we saw
skirted
it.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just couldn't. I don't remember seeing the beach on our way in. I can remember if we went that way or if we went around like towards the
You guys
forest.
went north through.
Okay.
Well, I think you guys skirted it to the point where like you almost saw the city, but not quite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
I'm
familiar.
pretty sure we got pretty close, but we didn't. Yeah.
You
Also, on that last long rest, I'm gonna change one of my proficiencies as well from my astral trance. So I'm just gonna mark that off.
absolutely. But yeah, as all of you traverse through the woods, the next couple of days are, for the most part, relatively quiet. However, due to the nature of the traversal, I will need someone to give me a travel to go north past.
All right,
Here's
Andrew, let's
Rune.
see some good rolls.
We
Well,
need
it's not a roll, right, for this?
That's not
Uh,
roll.
you can roll for it. I believe I have a table set up for it, but you know, if you have something just straight up that you want to tell me, you can do that as
Yeah.
well.
I think it was
Notably-
me and Andrew have
Yeah, I was about
made
to say,
encounters,
notably
so it has to be
everybody
someone
but
else.
Andy and I.
Yeah, I'll not
Yes.
go until everyone else is gone or everyone
Yes, that
gives up
that
their
is the
turn,
intention.
so.
Yeah.
Which you'll probably have to explain that to Shay, because I don't think Shay's been here for this.
Oh, yes.
I don't know what's happening.
So during downtime, or sorry, not during downtime, during travel, the way that I handle travel is that typically we have like a survival check just to see if you can stay on track and on the road that you are wanting to take. Usually if you roll high enough, you kind of like breeze by it without too much of an issue and there's no real complications. But during those, I always ask for a travel event every 3 days that you are on the road. Now, the travel event can essentially be anything that you want to be, given that it is within reason. So if you say, oh, we're traveling north of Vental, and then we encounter some crazy beast that seems to be, you know, taken over by magic, I'd be like, sure, that's reasonable. Is that what you actually want? You can come up with something like that, or you know, anything that of the like. You could be like, one of the evenings, it seems that Alcon is just in tears. That could be technically a travel event as well, though typically we have something that is a little bit more kind of interactive that the entire party can participate in. If it is out of reason, instead what will happen is I will ask you to roll a d100, and then on that d100 there is a specific kind of event that might happen depending on what it is. Now, if nobody makes a choice, if nobody has anything specific, I will make the event. And typically, my events are, I don't know, they're not bad. They're just
The,
not nice.
the,
We got
the
robbed
best
last
way,
times.
yeah, true. The best way
This
to think
Wii
about
shit.
it is it's like kind of like how I do encounters, only instead of writing them down and then sending them to me and I roll, you just give it to the GM right
Yeah.
here on the spot, and he comes up with it.
Yep. It is a practice in.
Sorry, I was muted. That's so much pressure.
Is it?
I mean, you
You
just have to
can
come up with something.
you
It's
can
more pressure on him.
also come up with more stuff in the previously. Like you could come up with stuff for this immediately. You know, kind of just like keep a list that you want to hand in feature later.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you have something,
It's not
feel
like
free. But
it's not like you have to give one. It's just like
Yeah.
usually we go with like if someone has already provided an encounter, like myself and Andrew have already provided an encounter before. Like
Yeah,
we're not
if
going
you've
to provide
gone,
one until everyone else has, or everyone kind of gives up their claim for one.
I see. I am the seeing. So wait, am I doing it?
Whomever, I guess, other than
it's-
Andrew and
Oh.
I.
hold on. Do we have any volunteers?
I think I had one if nobody else wants to do it.
I would like
Or
an
there was-
example, yeah.
Sounds like you're up.
Oh, he's sending it to him. He's typing it.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
At least that's what I assume the silent translates to.
Yes. I am trying to remember where I had it written.
Oh, okay, fair.
All good. We can take a short break. Bathroom break. Woo!
I just went.
Oh, you know we're not.
Second bathroom break. Woo!
Well, fucking go again. I don't know what
Alright.
to tell you.
Fine, I'll go
Load
take
up.
another piss. Fine. I need water anyways.
Did anyone get anything crazy at level 6? I don't think so.
I've got brand of castigation, but that's about it.
I
Brand
got
of
a new
castration.
What?
That's not what I said at all.
Whoa,
John's
that's
worst
mean.
nightmare.
You're not supposed to do that.
I got a new
Brand of-
thing for my class, but it really isn't anything like worth like writing home about, I will say.
brand of castigation. Just I can mark someone if I hit them with a Hemocraft die, and I know the direction to them as long as they're on the same plane as me.
Oh, it's like a mind spike or a hunter's mark.
It's much better than that because it doesn't go away unless I want it to, or they dispel it,
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
or I use it
Fancy.
again. Obviously,
Yeah.
I get to project an astral thing of my book and it shines light and I can cast spells from it.
Yes,
That's
that
a
is
pretty
very
cool
good.
book.
so
That
it's
is-
Well,
like a familiar.
considering her sketch she doesn't really have a spell book per se, she has a sketch, it's a sketchbook. It would be pretty cool.
Well,
I wonder
I
if
mean,
she can
it's-
like project like maybe like the designs that she's like sketched down in her sketchbook and maybe project that instead. I think that'd be cool.
Well, that feature is literally like it's a familiar that you can summon, and like you can see through it if I remember correctly, because that's what Sam used to do in the old game.
Oh, can I make like a mannequin or something?
I mean, I don't think it matters what it
Oh,
looks like.
no,
It's up
not
to you.
another
but-
mannequin.
not
What do you mean
again.
No.
another? The fuck you mean another?
In the
We've got
Thursday game.
We've got a guy in our Thursday game that has a mannequin that he can come alive.
Oh, that's terrifying. No.
And he uses it to like fly around because it has a fly speed for some
The
fucking reason.
fuck?
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
why it has a
spell.
fly speed.
It's a spell
I
that he
think it's-
casts, but yeah.
It's not. It's actually
Is it-
not a
is that
spell,
really
it's
just
a
It's one of his
creation thing?
features, yeah.
It's a feature for
That's
bards.
crazy.
That's horrible.
Yeah. It's just a feature for the College of Creation bard.
I thought
But
it
it-
was like one of those animate spells, honestly.
No, I think
Nope.
I think it's one of his leveled spells. Oh, sorry, it's one of his like features, but It's
animating performance.
yeah. Isn't it once or is it like once per long rest or once per short rest or something? I can't remember.
Once you animate an item, you can't do so good until you finish a long rest, or you expel the spell slot of 3rd level or higher to use it again.
Yeah,
Yes.
but you may have changed it for that game to be that it recharges once per day.
I can't remember.
was
Maybe.
I know a lot of our like long rest abilities got changed to be once per day, basically.
Not
Or that
all
they
of them, but
recharge on
yeah.
a day. Yeah, I mean not all of them, but some of them.
It's still I
Like
still
most
gotta
of
keep
them.
you guys a little bit neutered. Not
I
that much.
forgot. I forgot that we
You
had
did.
a home design channel in that.
That no one has decided to use. Disappointed.
We've been very busy.
To
the
be
last,
fair, we haven't been home.
You guys have a home?
Also,
Technically,
Jake,
we have like 2, but yeah.
Jake, the way you
What's that?
changed it is
Landlords.
animating performance becomes charges equal to your proficiency bonus. So
Yes.
you've given him 3 charges of it per long rest.
Yes. Which I think is fine.
Yep.
It's not like it can do a lot. It's really
No,
kind
it
of
just
limited by
flies
your
around.
creativity.
It literally does just fly him around. He's used it to carry himself around a fucking lava battlefield, so you know.
The last time
Yeah.
that he used it was literally the only time it was used to not carry him, and it was used as a Mr. Meeseeks, look at me.
I'm
Like,
Mr.
Hi,
Meeseeks,
Mr.
look at
Meeseeks.
me.
Look at me.
To be fair, got
yeah,
blown
yes.
to pieces by a
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God. He's got to make a new one.
Yep. But yes, in the other game, we technically have a home, but my character technically has his own home because my character is
So does mine.
effectively, well, yeah, yeah, but you know you're a poor boy, so fuck you, you don't count. But
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm the one with the money here. My wife is the one that funds
Listen,
our
buddy,
shit.
I'm
Shows
the
a
one
real
with.
landlord over
Listen,
here.
buddy, I'm the one with all the dragon supplies right now. I can sell that shit for a lot of money.
Okay, you know what? You make a fair point.
It's just not liquid assets, bro.
We got a lot of dragon shit, like a lot.
Full ancient dragons worth of dragon shit.
Damn.
Yes. Yes. 'Cause I rolled real well to take that shit apart.
I think you rolled like
That's gotta
40?
be worth a heck.
That was like
41?
a 40. Something like that.
It was pretty crazy. But
Well,
we're
you
back
can-
at it, ladies and gentlemen. We have returned. I'm pretty sure everyone's here.
Never left.
Fair.
Yeah, no.
I went
But
to get water.
yeah. So what happens is that on the let's say the crank mode. Wait, I can do crank mode?
Hey, yo.
Do what?
Sorry.
Are we
Jake,
the-
Jake, you can't crank
Over
it on
crank it.
stream.
Over here cranking my mode.
I can crank it on
Straight up
stream.
cranking it.
Jake, you can't crank it on stream. They have strict rules against that.
Hey,
Unless
so
you're very
long
popular, in which case,
if I'm popular enough. No, it's
Yeah.
it's a clock thing. I can crank the clock a certain amount.
He's cranking his clock, gamers.
No, but on the 15th of Montreal, 3 days after you guys had departed from the location of which you had emerged out of the ground, you began to continue traveling in a west-southwest direction, making your way towards the city of Fendo. The conversation is often quiet, and the travel is typically just filled with labored breathing, but being guided through the woods with Esther and Libra at your forefront rather than Rune is a little bit of a different experience, to say the very least. It is different, not in a bad way, it's just different in that,
You can say we're better at it. It's fine.
sure, you guys are quite efficient at traveling through the woods.
Jesus.
On one of the evenings, as you settle down to rest, you begin to make camp, and all of you kind of gather around a small fire. Esther, you hear what sounds like a stick cracking in the woods nearby. But For some reason, as you glance towards your other companions, they don't seem to have heard it.
Do I have any idea as to like how far it might be?
Relatively close, probably like 40, 50 feet away from where you currently are.
Yeah, I'll kind of like get up because I mean we're kind of in a somewhat forested area, right?
Yeah, the forest is still relatively thick. There are periods where there's like larger openings of kind of like flats, but in the current area, it's mostly woods and trees all over.
Yeah, I mean I'll get up. I'll kind of take my quarterstaff and just like kind of slowly navigate my way in that direction, just see if I can detect anything. Because she's not gonna go panicking at the slightest sound. I mean, still in a forest, there are plenty of things that are not exactly hostile here, so she'll just kind of go and
Yeah.
try and sense what might be there.
Sure, give me a perception check. The rest of you watch as Esther just kind of like, you would guess, furrow her brow before standing up and kind of wandering off stick.
You said perception.
Yeah, perception. As you get closer to the area where it was, you see there is, or like you visually can tell that there is a broken stick just kind of on the ground, maybe about 30, 35 feet away from the actual camp itself. And you kind of glance upwards, you feel some sort of life force a little bit further in the woods, just at the edge of your vision. It's blurry, and it's almost like you can't quite see them. There's something there, even through all of the trees, which are easily visible. There's something there.
Did I get a general idea for its size or?
It's impossible to tell. It could be massive or it could be tiny.
I'll kind of like say out loud and just say, I think there's something up ahead in the like in the trees in the forest.
The rest of you give me a perception check.
Is it possible hearing?
Yep, this is based on hearing.
Beautiful.
Oh boy.
Giancarlo, Muse, the two of you hear, oh, there's something weird in the woods, guys. You guys should come. From Esther. Vesper, Libra, the two of you hear a voice overlaid on top of Esther's, which you do hear what Esther says. Additionally, you hear what the not Esther said as well.
I take it I don't hear that.
You don't hear anything else. You don't hear anything.
Alrighty. I'm just kind of like sat there, like kind of tilting my head, trying to assess whatever it is that I am able to see, but not aware that they're apparently about to just kind of walk right on into whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, what I. It's probably a stupid ask because I know I'm not going to succeed, but I'll ask anyway. Would I be able to make any kind of like check to determine what kind of creature, if I know of any creatures that like mimic like this?
Give me a history check, and I will say you have advantage.
Beautiful.
I think you get
We
advantage from
try.
your letterder stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Oh boy. Not bad.
As you're kind of thinking and pondering about it, the voice that sounded similar to Esther's didn't necessarily feel like it was mimicking her. It almost felt like it was rechanneling her voice, twisting it to its own purposes more than it was mimicking. But
Oh.
honestly, in your current moment, You can't really think of very much. Like there might be something, but the things that are able to manipulate or change how something is perceived, it could be something that could use magic, but you are well aware that Ental has a reputation for having been destroyed by demons. There's a possibility there's a spellcasting demon around here. Or it could be something else that is able to twist magic to its own purposes.
Cool. I think. I mean, Libra knows that when he talks, this thing is probably going to mimic him or throw it back in any way. So he's going to try to talk loud enough that everybody. He's pretty much going to try to overpower this other voice somehow by just talking louder and just tell everybody this thing is throwing voices. Either we walk away or we find it.
Esther, give me a perception check.
Oh, no.
Esther, you hear, oh shit, there's something coming at us. We gotta go deeper. Let's go. Coming from Libra's voice.
We're all looking at each other, right? Like we're
Well, I imagine
able
I
to
was
see each other.
turned
I think
the other
Esther
way.
is not looking at you, but
Yeah, I was looking
Okay.
at the
You-
whatever this thing is.
as for you, Libra, everybody around you, they just hear you for what you said.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I just wanted to
I'll
make
like
sure that we're not like
I'll-
split up somehow.
as I hear that, I'll kind of like almost raise my quarterstaff up and like turn like in the direction of Libra, because I would assume that at least what I'm supposed to take is that something is coming from that direction, right?
Yeah, from the direction that Libra was coming from. And as you turn around, you just see Libra standing there in the middle of the camp, looking at everybody else who are still seated.
It's
So
almost
what's
like a
the
bit of a
plan? Are we
confused
staying or
look.
going?
I thought Libra said to run.
The rest of you give me a perception check.
Oof.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ah,
Muse. Muse.
Sorry, I was muted. What do you need?
Perception check.
Perception. Fuck.
The same two people as last time. Giancarlo, Muse. The two of you hear Esther from the woods. Guys, are you coming? I'm gonna go deeper. I'd like some support. Well, Libra and Vesper, the two of you hear that overlaid voice. And Vesper, in that moment, you actually you believe you can hear the whispers of a third voice, one that's saying the same things that this echoed fake Esther is saying. But you can't really tell where it's coming from.
The fake Esther voice is coming from the direction we saw Esther walk off in.
Yeah, like you could still actually physically see Esther. He is only maybe like 30, 35 feet away. Like
So
the woods
yeah.
is dark and it is past sunset. So actually, you have dark vision?
I do.
Then yeah, you would be able to see Esther. You just see her standing there in kind of like the weird grayish kind of shades in the forest, just standing there looking at you. Though you can definitely tell that the words that she's saying coming out of her mouth are matching her own voice. And there's a secondary voice that seems to be carrying her voice further and amplifying it, but changing it.
Did you sense some kind of bird out there, some kind of mimicking bird.
Are you pointing that towards Esther?
Yes.
Esther, give me a perception check.
Oh
God
no.
damn it.
Oh, you heard exactly what Vesper said, but in addition to it, you say, "We'll be right there with you, Esther. Don't worry."
Yeah, I kind of do like if I hear that, and then I'll kind of like move towards the group a bit more, and then I'll just say, I saw something in the air. Sensed something more like. Also, I heard it trying. I kind of like motion back wherever.
Yeah, as
Just tried
you
it again.
as you move back into the clearing where everybody else is seated, or like some of them are seated, some of them are standing. Your voice is your own. The rest of you don't hear any different voices except for what you kind of like visually see coming out of Esther's mouth.
Am I going crazy? What's going on?
Yeah, like
Something's mimicking voices.
Uh,
something or someone.
these things are usually things. I mean, people usually just stab you.
Oh, that's reassuring.
Weirdly enough, it is.
Esther, you wandered off in the first place. Did you see something or hear something?
I heard it like almost as if it had broken a stick or something, and I was just going to go check and see what it was, and then I could sense something and seemingly in the air. You think we should just like, I don't know, move our camp away from it, or?
I mean, it doesn't. It's trying to get us out in the woods, so right. I mean, that's what it's doing. Maybe.
Ideally, if we ignore it, we'll be fine, right?
I shrug.
Yeah, I mean, we'd probably want to keep tabs on it, but yeah, I mean, I'd like to put distance between us and whatever it is.
It doesn't really seem to be happening while we're still here at camp, so maybe
Did you maybe imagine it? Not to be that kind of person, but maybe you're tired?
But like we all heard it, right?
Sorry,
Yeah,
could you
but
repeat? Yeah, all of you heard the voices come from Esther, but you didn't hear the double voice. You don't know what that double voice that they're talking about.
I mean, we're saying that there's mimicking voices. Who did it mimic?
it definitely mimicked Esther, and it
Okay.
tried to mimic Libra.
Oh, I mean, the way Esther looked at me, I'd say it actually worked.
Yes, it sounded like you had said that like you all were coming and that you were going to be right behind me.
Oh,
So it seems like it, whatever it
you,
is,
you
it
didn't
wants
say
us
that?
in there.
No.
Oh,
Giancarlo, you
Yeah,
actually heard what Libra had said. Because
oh,
Yeah.
right.
you didn't hear the other one, which was, I
Esther was
believe.
Well, I
the
guess
one who-
I was
think
under the
Esther was the-
impression that Esther had said that, and I was like, oh, you didn't say it? All right. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, just stay in the camp, I guess. Easy.
Yeah, just keep an eye out in that direction.
All right. The night, as all of you settle down for your evening's rest, taking first watch.
I'll do it. Fuck it.
All right.
I'll
Giancarlo.
take the second one, I suppose.
Giancarlo.
Ooh. I also don't have dark vision, so should I roll that with disadvantage?
That should be a disadvantage.
Well, okay.
Hey, you know, as that time goes by, the fire begins to kind of fade to embers. The sky above you, the clouds, not a single one to be seen. An endless sky of stars shines beautifully above you. You see the two twin moons of the world shining and kind of slowly filling it, filtering themselves across the sky. And as you're kind of listening out, paying attention while everybody else has fallen asleep, on the corner of your vision, you see a cloaked figure. As you get a little bit of a closer look, as you immediately glance over, do you?
I would clock it. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of glance over, and in that moment, you see what appears to be like a young, handsome man clad in like a dark blue cloak that seems to be almost translucent. A big smile on his face, and you can see he holds in his hands what appears to be like this beautiful rapier. As he pulls it out, says something to an unknown figure, and both of them begin to walk into the wood.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna fucking hate me. I'm gonna kick Libra Wick.
Yep. Libra, you wake to a kick on your foot.
What?
There's a fucking guy.
Okay.
There's like him and I think someone else just outside the camp. They walked into the woods. I don't know. Blue cloak mean anything to you? I don't know. It was weird. I didn't hear the language he spoke, right?
No. You
Okay.
surprisingly didn't hear anything when he spoke. It was just silence.
Yeah. I don't know if it was a mental apparition or if I'm like if there's someone there.
Uh, Alright, well. That blue cloak doesn't. I mean, I don't know anything about it. We're close to end all. That place is probably haunted or some shit if I had to guess.
Ugh. All right. Just yeah, all right. I'll just go back to bed. Fuck it. I'll just if it becomes a problem, I'll let you know.
Alright.
Fucking ghosts.
Up that.
I don't. I think that's what he's gonna leave it at.
You pop back to your spot to kind of watch as Libra slowly falls back into sleep. Give me another perception check.
Oh,
Ooh.
It's
Had to
a
happen
damn
eventually.
shame that it's a disadvantage.
Oh fuck!
Oh, yes, you're right. Hey, it's still
Wow.
pretty
Okay.
good.
Still though.
Okay.
oh,
Nice.
That is very, very unfortunate. But yeah. As you kind of sit back across sight from where everybody else is sleeping, you'll go back to listening, go back to paying attention, and overtop the breathing of your fellow companions, you hear a scream deep in the woods. Sounds like a woman, ear piercing, long, goes on for a solid 20-25 seconds, or it abruptly cuts off. In the same direction that those figures had been in.
It's fucking ghosts. You can't trust it. It's fucking ghosts. You can't trust it. Okay. I hate this fucking place. He's gonna stay put, man.
But rest of your watch is quiet. Like Libra for his bench.
Yeah.
Yeah. Libra, you're woken up.
Yeah. I will wake up and, you know, keep an eye on shit.
They're making noises out there, man. You can't. It's bad. Just don't trust anything.
Yeah, I bet.
Libra,
Yeah.
give me a perception check.
Sure. Question, obviously, because like watches are not only solely based on like sight. Would mine just be at normal because I have advantage on hearing and smelling?
It depends. Are you trying to take this watch without using your eyes? Or are you using all of your senses as much as possible? Or like, sorry,
Well,
are you trying to do it without like relying on your eyesight, but more letting your other senses take over?
yeah, because he like he's a human. He can't see shit in the dark. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think he would be relying more on like the other senses he has as opposed to sight. But obviously, we'll still try to look at things.
Absolutely. Give me a perception check. I'll say you can even roll this. Yeah, it'll be flat. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because I wouldn't. I'd have disadvantage, and then it would give me advantage. So
You hear the labored breathing of your group, and deeper into the woods, you hear nothing. At least not for the first hour or so. It's quiet, it's calm. And then you spot someone standing there, at the edge of the woods, 40 or so feet away, even with your dark vision. You should have been able to hear them at the very least
without
approaching.
my dark vision.
Sorry. Even without your dark vision is what I meant.
Yeah. Okay.
The clear moonlight makes them very visible. But it's strange because you should have been able to hear them approach. You see a pale woman standing there, short hair, this long white robe. She has her arms crossed in front of her and a gentle smile on her face, and she just looks at you.
Yeah, I just kind of keep myself aware and just kind of try to ignore this woman, I suppose.
Give me a wisdom save.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, well.
You're gonna hate me.
Oh yeah, what's up?
You hear his
Well,
voice.
hold up, give me a second. Let me make another wisdom save for my flaw real quick. Give me a
Sure.
second.
Sure, for sure.
Just let me. Actually, I mean I'm fine, but
You're good.
I don't have one because we've had a long
Yeah,
rest.
you guys have had 3 rests.
Yeah.
You hear his voice.
Oh yeah.
You hear a whisper in the back of your mind that says, doesn't belong.
Huh. Um. I think Libra pretty much. Yeah, yeah. I think with that, hearing that voice in his head, and knowing that most of the time it's bad to ignore it, we'll just kind of get up and start walking over.
Yeah.
Real quick question, by the way. How many days has it been since we've left?
3 days.
All right. Sorry. Let me make some more checks. I got 2 more. Cool. Never mind.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. But yeah, you walk up to her and you can see that her head, her eyes, they continue to steadily follow you as you get closer and closer until you're well within 5 feet of her.
Yeah, I think I
See,
would take out the axe, by the way, as
yeah,
opposed to the sword for
and
now.
you can see that she is clearly slightly translucent. You can see the wood trees behind her. Her skin is almost see-through, but you see clearly to the other side. And as you kind of like narrow your eyebrows, just kind of take a closer look, you see through her. But instead of seeing on the other side, once again, you see instead a corpse lying in a small puddle, the abdomen split open, the white dress she was wearing torn. It's a gruesome sight. It's not here. However, you do know it's her.
Yeah, I mean, he told me to get rid of her, that she doesn't belong here. So I will take the axe pretty much. And she's still there, correct?
She hasn't moved.
Like ghost. Great. Take the axe, fucking slice it across my neck real quick, give it a little bit of blood. Write it. I will let d6.
You
Oh, good.
see. Give me an insight check.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no problem.
You see the smile does not leave her face. The features don't really tense, or actually they do tense up. Physical features feel like they're tensing up. You have seen things be paralyzed before. You don't think that's possible for a ghost, but to you, it looks at this moment like she is paralyzed. Her eyes begin to shimmer, and a tear comes out of her face, but you can see this tension, this fight in her. She doesn't move.
Like something has paralyzed a ghost? Crazy.
Tension.
Yeah. I don't think Libra gives a second thought to that and just does as he's told and fully slices into her with the axe.
Yeah, roll me an attack. You have advantage.
Uh-huh. Da-da-da-da-da.
Roll me crit damage.
Yep. Plus, I'll just roll 2d6. Oh, well, that's, you know.
As your axe cuts through cleanly the entirety of the body to the other side, you feel essentially no resistance, but you can see the figure in front of you begin to dissipate, vanish, as it looks as if there's a single tear streaking down her right cheek before she disappears into.
Yeah. Libra sheathes the axe as he sees her dissipate and goes back to
Hey,
sit down
Libra,
on whatever.
give me a
Oh,
wisdom
yeah,
saving
what's up?
throw.
Oh, yeah, no problem, bud.
On me. Yep, there it is.
You'll have to give me a moment.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh, good. All right, guys, are you ready?
Hey man, you could have at least kicked someone awake. But you know what? That wouldn't have been funny. So yeah, here we go.
It is vastly more funny this way.
Yeah.
Dame la name, dame oh, dame la and ide. Give me
Well, the good thing is that if we have to fight Libra, I at least have stunning strike that I could just lay into him, and since it's Andrew, he'll end up failing it anyways.
Hey,
So
But,
that's
Hey.
a little
but,
fucked up.
oh
That's a
Yeah,
man.
little
but
fucked
accurate,
up.
but not inaccurate.
I calls him like I sees him.
It's fucked up, man. All right, let's put you guys on this.
Uh-oh.
Oh
You know,
no.
technically, I am not asleep. I am trancing, so
Oh man.
I am semi-aware of what goes on in my immediate surroundings.
Yeah,
I'm fully asleep.
technically, so does Simon. Would you guys have all been sleeping in a clump, or would you guys have been sleeping in your own tents?
I
That
mean,
is
I
the
assume
question.
we have like our
A
own.
ring around the fire, yeah.
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 I'll say that this little tree is representative of the fire if you guys want to put yourselves around it, wherever you would have been.
Sure.
And I'm correct where I am at.
Yep, you would be where you are at.
Cool, cool.
I'm gonna put Simon on here. Actually, yeah, this would probably be the. Oh yes, I'm so sorry. I forgot to drop Vesper on. Oh, there you go. Because this was an old map that I had used.
You
Um, feel free to drop yourself forever. But yeah, so Libra, Give me a moment. Sorry. Oh, Libra.
Mm-hmm.
There is an insatiable urge within you to repel intruders that find themselves upon your resting.
Sick.
They don't. And you need to rid of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
First, you have to help them. Not them, as in the creatures in front of you. No, them. They need a fire. They need a light. Something to see.
I think Libra, whose axe has lightning on it, just goes ahead and tries to strike into a tree next to him to cause it to catch on fire, ideally.
And the tree begins set as quickly as possible. The base of the tree gets covered in these slight dancing flames. And the rest of you, give me a perception check. For those of you who are asleep, you have disadvantage. Those of you who are trancing have.
I think it's just me and Simon.
Yeah.
I will actually just
Whoa.
opt Simon out of this for the
You've,
purposes of this
yeah.
combat. Or, well, we don't know if it'll be a combat. Libra.
Falcon.
Yeah, Libra, give me a stealth roll with advantage.
Oh
Oh,
god.
also, I don't know if it's this way for just me or everyone, but my token that's on the board is my old token for my old sheet.
Oh yes, here. Well, let me. Actually, I
I'm
think that's.
blind,
think-
actually blind.
I think that is actually the case for all of you. So I'm going to re-put you
Oh yeah,
guys
it
in.
was. I only had
Yeah,
78 HP.
I just happened to like double click and I saw that I had two sheets open, one that was my main one and then one that was the old, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, and you weren't missing the
Who
1
are
HP.
you?
Okay, boom. There we go. I think that
go.
should be good. I don't know if Esther, were you there? I don't know if that was right.
I was
This
Simon
was
was up one. Yeah, there you go.
there. Yeah, Libra. Stealth with advantage.
It'd just be normal for me.
Oh, because you're
Well,
armor?
no, I can't. Well,
You
I guess
can't
I would have
sleep
put
in
my
your
armor on
armor.
for my
Yeah, you can't
watch, but I
sleep
would
in
have
your
put my
armor.
armor on for my watch, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you can't sleep in your armor.
Yeah, but I would have put it on
Presumably.
for the watch.
Oh,
for
you would have put it
April.
on for your watch. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, so it'd still be just a normal roll. Because he absolutely, if he knew he was gonna watch, he was like, "Yeah, I'm putting this shit on."
Yeah, entirely fair.
All right, well, 16.
The tree catches on fire, and for that moment, it doesn't seem like anybody's there. And immediately you see
Oh, that was against their perception check. Oh, sorry, guys. Uh-oh.
let me put all of you.
Oh no.
Well, luckily I have alert. So.
Esther, as soon as the tree begins to light brighter and brighter, you immediately realize something's wrong. You exit your
Cue
trance. Yep, sorry. Cue
I was gonna say cue the knuckles. Oh no.
yeah. I'm going to add a fire. It's a ring light. Color. Light. I will roll for the. Now I need all of you, the rest of you, to roll me initiative. Now I will tell you right now, those of you who are asleep, you will roll your initiative with disadvantage.
How do you do that?
I believe on your character sheet, if you click initiative, you should just be able to hold control and click initiative. And it'll roll with disadvantage. I will roll for Simone. Actually, and Steel Defender does not go. What?
That was a 1 on Muses.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
Hey, Esther.
Alkin got a high
Yes.
initiative.
Oh, I think it's because Alcon did not roll at disadvantage. Whoops. Hold on. Let me change that. She should be rolling at
Oopsie.
disadvantage. I'll just reroll her. Oh, that's a charisma ability check, not an initiative. Okay, it won't let me reroll her initiative. Hello?
Not allowed.
14.13. Oh yeah, she rolled 14.13. Damn, she actually did pretty good.
She did better the second time.
Yep. Putting her back down at 14. I think yeah. Okay. Esther,
Yes.
give me a charisma saving throw.
Ooh. Luckily I have charisma save. Naturally though.
You awake. Know that these people are invading your home. They have to go. They can be joined. That is the end of its turn. It becomes your turn. You've been. I think if I recall correctly, possession makes it so that you can't act on your turn.
I guess it would depend on what creature it is, but based on the fact that it's a ghost, I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, it is. You are incapacitated and fully loses control of your body. In that moment,
Would this count as a charm?
It does not count as a charm. Alcon is still fully asleep. She is unaware anything is gone. Simon, I will roll perception for him. It is just a normal. Holy shit. Libra, you watch as Simon bolts upright, looks around, goes, "What's going on? What? What the heck? Uh-oh. Why do the two of you look like you're possessed? Dog!" He's gonna yell loud enough that Alcon, Muse, Giancarlo, and Vesper, all of you give me a perception check. You will roll just flat.
Perception.
Oof.
Eh.
Yeah. Giancarlo, Alcon, and Muse, all three of you wake up and you begin to see that something isn't right as both Esther and Libra are standing there, and you can see Simon is like yelling at them, doing something strange. Alcon gets up, "What's going on?" And Giancarlo, Muse, Vesper, the three of you. Oh, actually, sorry, Vesper, you are still asleep. But Muse, Giancarlo, the two of you spot that your shadows are moving irregularly. It almost seems like there's a hand coming out of it. It's the end of Simon's turn. The end of Simon's turn, the ghost, or the dog, is going to try and tackle Esther. And not hurt her, but like just pin her to the ground. Give me an acrobatics or athletics check. For Gizmo's 9.
No, I have to roll one to fail that. So
Yep. Gizmo jumps towards you, and you immediately just dodge out of the way. Fully not in control of your body, but you are able to see out of your own mind, and you can feel and hear what this creature, what this thing that has taken over you is thinking, and all you can feel is this deep, ravenous hatred. Anything that isn't.
well, unfortunately, I don't have stillness of mind. So good luck, everyone else. I'm gonna play Fallout while you all handle this.
Jesus.
I mean, that's just how it is.
This shadow is going to go. And it is going to go. Actually, sorry, a lot of you are prone currently. I believe Giancarlo.
Thanks for noticing.
Alcon. Esther's the only one. Oh. Oh. The shadow is going to take advantage of that. Going over here. Attacking Giancarlo. What's your AC?
18.
It's 23.
Fuck.
You take 6 points of necrotic damage as the shadow grabs at your arm, rips into it with this ethereal force, and the only thing that you can do at that moment is just scream. Vesper, you are awake automatically.
Yay.
Roll me. Actually, yeah. Let's roll you a d4. You take 1 off of your total strength score. As immediately as it rips into your arm with the scream, everybody else is startled awake. The shadow currently is slightly incorporeal, but it could still flicker in and out of the shadows as Libra.
Yeah. Well, I will. They want me
Oh,
to get rid
sorry.
of them, huh?
You don't act on your turn. You act on
That's fine.
its turn,
Oh, okay.
which is actually next.
Oh,
So
well.
you would go anyways. But before that, Giancarlo, give me a
Yes.
charisma save.
That's my number one, bro.
Ooh. As you are scratched into, you wake up and just with that pain, you immediately lock in and realize something else is trying to crawl into your arm. As you glance down, you jump up in that moment and you see this smiling face come out of the ground. The same one that you had spotted at the edge of your vision, this dark blue cloak coming out of the ground. And knowing that its possession has failed, it is as it just kind of like goes and reaches out for you, and as it does, it just disappears into the ground.
Fuck. I hate this.
As the end of its turn, I'm going to roll this. Okay. It goes to Libra's ghost.
Yeah. What would Libra's ghost like Libra to do?
Well,
Get rid of them, right?
of them.
Cool. I suppose. I'm assuming in any way, like fully just get rid of them.
Oh,
In which case, I have to ask: can I use? Like, I can't use class features, right?
you can use class feature.
Okay. Yeah, if that's the case, I guess he uses his bonus action to turn into a fucking wolf.
Okay. The rest of
Yeah.
you watch as Libra wolfs out.
And God, I hate to do this. Walks. He's fought with these people enough that. It's not my turn, so I technically can't move myself. Could you
Oh,
move me next to John,
sorry.
please?
Yeah, let me allow you to move yourself.
Ah, beautiful.
There you go.
Cool. He moves here. Uh, and is just going to go ahead and take 2 strikes on John.
You have advantage. He is
You're
prone.
such a shitter.
I know. Hey, just be glad that I didn't get the bastard sword back, alright? This could be a lot worse. Alright, well. X. Yeah,
24 hits.
I should probably target him. Let me roll that. Okay, only one. It's not bad. And then
13
unfortunately the second
damage.
hit. Oh, yeah.
23 hits. 13 damage. 13 damage twice. 26.
Yep.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I've done my bonus action, I've done my action, I've done everything.
Guess that this Shadow's turn. Who, using it, is going to attack Esther. It's going to try and attack Esther.
Even if Esther's
Even though I'm
possessed.
possessed.
Oh, no, sorry, Esther's possessed. You're right.
Yeah.
It goes for
How
Alcon.
foolish of them to attack Esther.
It shifts, and you guys see the shadow mold and change with the fire. As soon as the shadow for Esther touches Alcon, Alcon's shadow morphs and takes on this amorphous shape that it immediately reaches out to grab at her. Oh, sorry, it should not be at disadvantage. It should be at advantage, which means it's the 19. She takes 10 points of damage. And let's roll a d4.
Ay.
He loses 1 point of strength.
Don't you love ghosts?
That's the end of her turn. Giancarlo. Libra
Yeah.
just came up to you and smacked you twice.
Dickhead. I stand up. God damn it.
You can immediately tell that he is not all there. His face is slack, and he does not look like he's himself, even in his bestial wolf form.
Come on, man. This is a bonus action? I'm in a bonus action second wind because he fucked me
Woo!
up. Great.
It's not going to be enough to save you.
No, it's not. This sucks. I'm pretty sure hitting ethereal undead with my normal ass rapiers will do pretty much nothing. So I got a physical target ahead of me. I'm gonna try to knock some sense into Libra, quite literally. I wanna bean the fucker in the side of the head with the bottom of my rapier.
Absolutely, go for it.
I'm assuming you stand up.
Yeah, I stand up.
All right, then you are no longer prone.
Let's see here.
Okay.
Come to your fucking senses, dumbass.
Libra
Nice
takes
little
5
points of
points.
damage there.
Does he seem phased whatsoever?
No, nothing seems to change.
Fuck. Come on, man. Shit. Yeah, man. That's what I got.
All right. The end of your turn, it goes to Vesper. You are fully awake.
So I was woken up by Giancarlo screaming. Have I seen a ghost or shadow or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Just kind of glancing around with the scream, you immediately notice that your shadow and Giancarlo's shadow are behaving oddly, and something seems to have happened to Esther and Libra because Simon is yelling about them being strange.
All right, in that case, we're gonna do turn undead,
Ooh!
Let's go. Let's fucking
which is
go.
also destroy undead now,
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
and it is bricked again. Okay.
Game changer.
Is it working on your sheets, or is it being weird?
It's being weird because apparently I don't have channel divinity as a resource.
Oh,
That's a rough one.
Well,
that
now
doesn't
that's
make
different.
that doesn't make any sense.
You literally should.
He left it at home.
Yeah, apparently.
Guys, my mom says I can't use channel divinity.
Let's
Does that work?
see.
Says item configured to be consumed by save activity on channel divinity. Turn undead could not be found.
Let's try that.
Consumption item use.
I mean, either way, everything 30 feet, wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
And
I've
yeah.
changed it so it should be working now if you want to click it.
There we go.
Boom! There we go. Excellent. Everything within 30 feet. Shit, that's all of them. All right, let's start with the shadow at the bottom left. That's a 4. This is the ghost that is right beside you, but underneath the ground. That's the shadow to your right. Within 30 feet, I believe that encompasses all of them, right? Yeah, it does. This is for the other shadow. Jesus. This is for the other ghost. Jesus. This is for Libra's ghost.
Of
Of
course
all
it's
the
the one
ones,
that succeeds. Of course it is. Why would it not be?
I'm gonna die.
That's fucking insane.
This is simply as it was meant to be.
you know, Andrew.
Libra. I
I
don't know
think
what
in
to
the
Like,
say.
interest of all the other players here, you should just take a
like
day off
what
once in
the
a while.
fuck, dude?
Hey,
Fine.
no, listen,
What
listen.
the
No, listen.
fuck?
There was a guy in our Sunday game who was rolling so badly that he restarted his entire computer and he came back. Didn't he? I think he still rolled kind of mid, but it was so funny.
That's
I
insane. That is frankly insane. You want to know why it was a nat 20? Because you said it was my ghost specifically.
I'm sorry.
That's insane.
What ancient deity did you piss off in a
Brother,
previous
apparently
life?
all of them. Like,
This is unbelievable. So this is biblical level punishment.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Actually, sorry, this one would pop out of the ground and it would run away. Using your reaction, technically, you could hit it if you'd like to. Esther, you are once again in control of your facilities as you immediately realize Alkan is screaming and something has left out of your back and is currently trying to run away. It does get out of your range. Vesper, you are specifically very much aware that if you deal damage to them, they instantly stop turning. Esther,
Yeah, I am need my reaction to hit
as
this
a
one with Sacred.
yeah. Esther, oh, you are going to hit it. Okay, yeah, go for it. Esther, you are also aware because you are a cleric. You know what Turn Undead does.
Right.
Would you hit it still?
See, this is a funny thing here because obviously she would know that, but would she also be aware that she is now immune to possession?
That is a good question.
'Cause,
You
like
aren't
Andy,
sure.
know that typically effects like this, like once you break free of it, you're good. But I
You
don't know if
aren't
Esther would.
sure.
Hmm.
But Esther can give me a history or arcana check.
I'll do Arcana because I conveniently made that one of my proficiencies.
Hey.
The night prior. I figured that, there might be some future Arcana check. And
Oh, unfortunately, you
I
have no
truly
idea.
cannot believe it.
I'm
still,
so
I'm still
sorry.
I'm still fucking shocked, dude. That just, oh,
I'm so
Just a total
sorry.
sweep, minus with the sole exception of Andrew's poor luck.
yeah, literally. I cannot believe it.
Oh.
I mean, I believe it. That's just pretty
yeah,
typical.
I'll let it go, or I'll let it run.
Yeah, you let it run. This other
weird.
one is damaged. It gets out of range and then it stops there. Vesper, is that the end of your turn? You
Yep.
should you still have movement. You should get up if you'd like.
Oh yeah, I will stand if I was still pro.
You stand up. It goes to Muse. Something's going
Oh,
on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. What did I think I was gonna do? So am I able to perceive like
Oh,
where some of
absolutely.
these things are? Oh, okay.
Anything that is visible on the map is visible to you.
Okay. Can Muse like fire something like sitting up like while on the ground, or does she have to like stand?
You would have to stand because if you're sitting on the ground, it would be a disadvantage.
Okay.
You could drop
She
back to the
pulled.
ground as a free action, or I think it only costs 5 feet of movement.
Nah, it's fine. She's just tired. She'll get to her feet.
Mhm.
She'll get to her feet and she'll probably cast like magic missile. No.
Oh,
We're gonna.
you could have done
What?
magic missile from the ground
Oh well.
because you don't roll to hit.
Well, we're here now. Also, it's not magic missiles, chromatic orb because I'm gonna be extra.
Okay.
Let's make it lightning
Okay.
and fire it at this one.
Yeah, for sure. You could target them before you fire. So if you alt left click them, it'll target them. But for this
Oh,
one, it's
right.
fine. The
Do you want me to do it
15.
again?
No. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
The 15 points of damage. Yeah. As you watch this lightning pass through it, you can feel and generally see that it doesn't seem to be doing as much as you expected. As the ghost's ethereal form, this is like a handsome young man, probably like 20s, late 20s, early 30s. He's got this big, like almost crooked smile that is unnerving. That as you cast out the spell, you can see the entire body get shocked, but the smile continues, but it almost gets slightly bigger as it now turns and kind of like looks at you dead in the eyes.
You smile like my mother when she needs something from me.
That
Alright.
what?
You
It's
heard.
so specific.
You heard.
Yeah, John looks at her and goes, "What?"
That's not important right now. There's weird ghosts around. Was anybody gonna, explain to me why are ghosts attacking us? Is this place haunted? Okay, I'm guessing we didn't know that the place was haunted before we go to
Everyone
went to
knows
sleep
this
here.
place is haunted. What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
Arkansas's famously haunted. We talked about it.
Muse, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
At the top of the round, this
She just wanted
ghost
to argue.
is gonna go. It's scooting out of there. It's saying bye-bye. It's gonna take its action to dash. It leaves. Esther.
Well, it's funny. I wouldn't have been able to take a reaction to attack it anyways,
Oh, right.
because
So
they're undead. Can't see them.
Yes. But that's fine. It's your turn now.
Well, I
Um,
can't see the other one.
you actually see like this vague apparition in that area. It's like looking at a thin, like 10% opacity cloud through your vision.
Oh,
And you realize that it's this thing that you had seen at the edge of your vision.
interesting. Well, I will see. Yeah, I'll kind of lunge forward. And you know what? Just because yeah, might as well, because obviously an undead, or at least a ethereal type of undead, so my normal weapons aren't going to do much. I will, much like Chancellor Palpatine in Episode 3 when he does the little and then
What?
jumps forward. I'm going to leap forward,
Oh my
use my
god.
grab the
Oh
shadow blade
no.
hilt.
I had completely forgotten about that until you just said it right now, and I was just
Just
like,
that
Literally.
leap
And
and
I'm
spin.
Yep, and
oh
I'm
my
going to
god.
activate the Shadow Blade as a bonus action.
Yep, for
I
sure.
forgot you had that. Shit.
Yep, it is always there, and I will activate it. So hopefully this won't make an attack. Oh, I should in the concentration on that. Boom. All right.
It didn't roll to
Uh,
hit, it rolled damage.
Yeah, roll damage. So I mean, we can take the damage here if it hits, but I'll target it.
Always a
This
hit.
would be uses my dex. So I'll
Yeah.
just do a. I guess it'd be just any normal weapon, I guess. So I'll just roll an unarmed strike. I should probably put in a macro for this.
Yeah, you'll probably have to set up your own weapon for the Shadow Blade.
Yeah, but there's this. The attack. I don't think I have an advantage.
No, there's no reason you would have an advantage here. 14 does hit.
So
14
take
points of damage.
14. Does it add my dex onto that? I would assume it does, because it's counted as a weapon, maybe?
It does.
don't
What's your
know.
dex bonus?
5, so it'd be 14
19.
plus 5 is 19.
Yeah. You slash into it with the Shadow Blade, and the Shadow Blade cuts straight through the center of it. Now, question: is Shadow Blade? No, it's psychic damage. Wow.
The
Very
whole reason I
nice.
summoned it, because it's at least like something that probably can bypass bullshit.
Yeah. As you slice into him, you could feel a portion of his vitality disappear, and you can't see it, but the rest of you with the with the tree that is currently on fire can see that whatever ghost this was just had its stomach kind of like sliced open. And as of this current moment, there's just like an empty space where its stomach would and should have been. But Esther's at the end of your turn.
Well, luckily for us, or well, maybe more for me, I have extra attack now.
Oh shit! Yeah, level 5.
I'm going to kill you.
Give me another
Fine.
attack. 26 hits. Roll me the damage.
Well,
It's 2d8 plus 5.
Yep. Plus 5. I think hopefully it'll roll properly. Wow, that was
Ooh,
piss damage.
unfortunate. Yeah, no, that's okay. Boom. Another 8 points of damage. Solid.
Yep, and that will be because I don't think I can make an attack with it as a bonus action.
Nope.
Just the bonus action is to create it. It looks like so.
Yep.
Which I will ask because I would assume it works this way. Otherwise, it'd be really fucking stupid. But because I get this technically as like a monk ability, would that weapon count as a monk weapon for the purposes of like flurry of blows and whatnot?
No, it does not count as a monk weapon.
Well, I'll never use this again. That'll be my turn.
Well, you know.
Oh no.
Because I think I can only flurry of blows if I do an attack.
No, you can flurry of blows
Oh,
with
sorry,
unarmed
right.
strikes still.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I mean, like, look, my bonus action attack, I'm pretty sure has to be, I have to use a.
No, it's an unarmed strike.
Look, carry on, I'll find out.
Sure. Alcon does not know what is happening, is going to panic a little bit, is just going to heal Giancarlo.
Thank you.
You got this?
Okay, yeah, I found it. It's this part, so I wouldn't be able to.
It didn't take her modifier into account again, by the way, Jake.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Did you apply that, by the way, or do I need to apply that?
You'll have to apply.
Oh, that's fine. I just wanted to check.
Oh, it has to be with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon.
Yep.
Wow. That's awful.
Which is really funny, because Flurry of Blows is after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to do 2. So I can do Flurry of Blows, but I can't do the single bonus action attack.
I think that's
Thank
stupid. You can ignore that.
Thank you, Watsy. I'm
Yeah.
so glad you had the modicum of consistency when making monk.
Yeah.
Thank you.
When you could change it to say when you use the attack action on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Okay.
Alcon is going to end her turn with an inspiration for Libra. Oh, actually, not for Libra, because Libra's the one who's fucking possessed. It's going to be for Vesper. She's going to be like, Vesper, come on, help.
We can keep going. No, we can bring it
Oh,
back.
wait. Sorry. Give me a
Would she
moment.
know?
She absolutely could.
Was there a bonus to the healing, by the way? I don't remember.
Yeah. So instead of a plus, it's supposed to be 3 plus 4. So it's supposed to be plus 7.
Okay.
So 7 healing.
Okay.
So
I'll
another
just check.
3 healing. Yeah.
Yeah.
She is going to give a bardic inspiration to Vesper. And just say, "Come on, can you do that ghost thing again?" That's the end of her turn. Or ghost shunty thingy again. Simon's like, "Libra's still possessed." Simon's gonna run over and try and grab Libra.
Okay,
I think you have advantage, right?
I do.
Simon has a +1. Oh my
Yeah.
god. The dog's gonna try it too.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What the dog
Yeah.
doing?
This is
What the
really
Uh,
dog
good.
doing?
I think Simon has 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has extra attack.
Yeah.
So he's gonna try and shove you prone again this time instead of trying to grab you. 15 still.
Okay.
23.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's so much. Yeah, now you can't
I am
fail.
strong.
Jesus. Yeah, that's the end of Simon's turn. It goes to Libra. I'll say you
I
can
can't
act
do
on.
anything.
Yeah, I'll say you act on your turn instead of the ghost's turn because
Because
it's a
it's
little.
right after mine
Yeah,
anyway.
it's right after yours,
Cool.
anyways. Yeah.
Oh, I've targeted myself. I don't want to do that.
No, hit yourself.
I think Ghost realizes that big problem is Vesper.
It's gonna go in and swing at Vesper.
So I'm gonna swing at Vesper. Now I'd like to state that Vesper's AC is highly reduced because he doesn't have his armor on.
This is true.
It would be 14. Would I have time to have put on a shield?
It takes an action to
No,
equip a
because
shield.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
an
it
action to
does.
put on a
12?
shield, so you would be at 12.
Yeah, Andrew, you very much told me off about that last time.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
I died.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's
So
Libra's turn.
yeah, it's not an advantage, but I'd like to yeah, absolutely
Go for it.
bring this axe down on Vesper. Let me see real quick. Actually,
Yeah, it's just a normal attack. Give me.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, that wouldn't do anything. That's fine. Okie dokie. Yep. Yep. Pop. That would hit.
Silvery barbs.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
So do I use the 11?
No, you'll re-roll your 16.
Okay, that's
Just press
fine.
disadvantage. 18.
Oh, I mean,
Okay.
it would have been the 16 then, I guess.
It would have been the
technically.
16. Okay, cutting words.
Oh,
Okay, that's a
the
reaction
fuck?
too, though. You can't
Yeah,
do that.
but it's Simon versus Alcon.
Oh, Simon cast Silvery Barbs. My bad.
Yeah, Simon cast silvery barbs. Alcon cast cutting words. I think she just rolls her bardic inspiration, right?
Yeah.
Which I believe is a d6. Fuck.
Cool.
oh
that still hits.
Jesus.
Yeah,
So that
16
still
gets turned
hits.
into 15.
So it does. That's a lot of damage. It
5
does
plus
18 points of
9.
damage. Is it the 9 or is it the first roll?
Oh, sorry, it's
The
the
first
first
roll
roll,
is
so
a
it's 13. Oh
Yeah.
my god, you max rolled on damage.
18.
13 plus 5, 18 damage.
Okay.
Vesper, you take 18 points of damage.
Sorry, give me a second.
That is one attack.
7 plus 18.
Actually, would
I have-
Alcon?
I have
No,
to-
it's too late. It's fine.
I have to update the friendly fire chart as well now. So
Yep.
you have to give me
Oh,
a second
boy.
while I do this. Yeah, I swing again. Yep, that hits again.
Another 16. That's another hit. Yep. This
That's
one's
right,
15 points of damage.
And
Fine.
then one that. You know what? Well, no one else is going to be dealing damage to me aside from everybody here. I will. Fuck it. I'll bind him. I'll blood curse of binding him as my bonus action.
Okay.
I'll put that as a 1. Listen, buddy, it's not that hard of a DC. I believe in you.
DC 12 Esper. Strength save.
Come
Okay,
on.
well.
Oh, I think it's one of 2 creatures that have failed it.
Yeah, it is. So you cannot move, and you have no reactions until the end of your next turn, or until the end of my next turn. Sorry. Yeah, and I think with that, Libra is just going to walk up here.
All right. Libra.
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, sure, no problem.
Watch this net one. Oh damn.
You hear in the back of your mind, no, not yours to play with.
Oh man.
I'm going to roll a contested charisma check.
Oh Jesus.
Let's see, what's the ghost charisma? Ooh, it's pretty good. That's the ghosts.
Oh, wow.
The other one I am not going to be revealing.
Ah, shocking.
What? They rolled a 15, but their bonus is higher.
Okay.
The ghost is shunted out of your body. Giancarlo, it's your turn.
Oh my god. This will do literally nothing, but I'm gonna stab a ghost.
You have advantage.
Those two.
The steel defender is giving you advantage.
Yeah, all right. Let's see this roll. Advantage.
Ooh,
Okay.
20 hits. 5 points of
A
damage.
sneak attack, obviously.
Is
Yep.
it 5 or is it 2?
Well, it's 2, but I wanted to be nice.
Thank you. That's
the 8
better.
gets turned into 4.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then I'm gonna whack him again, because why not?
Go for it. Or 9.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
does
you have advantage.
4. You do have advantage. You
You have
can crit fish.
Let's fish it. Nope,
Ah.
definitely not. Nope.
Yep. Well, hey, damage is damage. You did 10 points of damage as you stab into this ghost. This one is an entirely different one to the ones that you guys have seen so far. It looks to be like an elderly woman, probably in her late 60s. She looks to have some sort of like regal air about her, but there's just this horrendous distaste and kind of like, I'm looking down upon you look on her face as you slash into her.
I really gotta get myself some fucking magic. Someone hit this ghost.
As it goes to Vesper.
I'm gonna hit the ghost.
Go for it.
We're just gonna go with Sacred Flame again.
Absolutely. It's a DC 7, and I'm guessing this is the one to your top left? Or is it
Yes.
to the one? Yes.
Next to Libra.
Kaboom. That's a 6. Oh, sorry. That should be public. Boom, that's a 6, and it takes the full brunt of the 7 points of radiant damage. Yeah. As you just cover it in the sacred fire, you can hear her in her own voice say, "Distasteful! These peasants! You shall pay! Leave our homes!" Vesper, is that the end of your turn?
It is.
Muse.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. We're gonna magic missile.
Ooh. I think you need to change that formula because it's supposed to be 3d4 plus 3. Not.
Hey, I'm the one. I
whatever that
loaded
thing
it
is.
in from the plutonium importer. I don't.
No.
I have to
I
change
understand.
it.
I understand.
Plutonium-
I'll
plutonium
change it for
importer
you.
It's just wrong.
So wait, what do
Yeah.
you want me to roll?
Just 3d4 plus 3.
3d4 plus 3.
which is
It's
9.
still 9.
It's still 9.
It's still 9.
What are the odds?
2
Yeah.
ones? Are you fucking kidding me? I get a 4 and 2 ones.
It happens. It's okay. Let's see. Magic missile. I'm going to edit your magic missile so that the roll is custom. I guess technically this is right. It's just multiplied, and so it just doesn't roll it multiple times.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Well, I mean, technically, it's not right though, because it's what it's doing is it's just doing 1d4 plus 1, so you could get like what 5, and that's multiplying that by 3, isn't it? Like if you maxed it, isn't that what it's doing?
Yes.
Because you got to do
Okay.
parentheses first, so it'd be like if you roll a 4, it's just 15 damage straight.
Yeah. Sorry, I've changed the formula. Do you want to see if it works? You can do it without spending a spell slot.
Sorry, say that again?
Do you want to just try your magic missile again?
Sure.
Yeah. This time, make sure it doesn't spend a spell slot. There you
It's
go.
okay, I'll just put it back.
I changed it. There you go.
It's literally the same number. How
You've
did I
rolled the
roll
same
a
number
9?
3 times. That's crazy. That one has 7 HP and it just dies outright. Boom. Congratulations.
Okay, cool.
As it just dissipates the young handsome man. That's your action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Just shout 1 more, and that's it.
All right. It goes to the other one who is gone from the initiative, so it's Esther's turn.
I will. See, the other one is right there, so I will kind of move around. We'll move up here. And I will use this opportunity to try the thing. I'm gonna cast the spell and see if this works. If it like does the attack as part of it. If not, I have another thing here that I can maybe try, but I do have advantage on it. Oh, yeah, it's gonna make me always redo that. It's fine. Okay, yes,
12
that does work.
hits. For
All right.
16 points of damage. Shit.
That should be added with the that is.
Yeah, the ghost looks like she is indignant that you are striking her. But she looks like she's on death's door as she looks like she's about to dissipate into the ethereal nothingness.
All right, and then I will
Strike again?
attempt. Yep, I'll try it again.
Go for it. Boom. Another 12 points of damage, which kills her because she had 3 HP. That ends this combat. Sorry, not end turn, end combat. There we go. As all of you kind of glance around in that moment, you take a bit of a breath and you realize that the tree is definitely still on fire by Libra, but the ghosts, the creatures that have been possessing you, and the shadows are thankfully now. And the quiet returns once more. Except now with this eerie crackling tree right beside you.
Is there any water nearby?
Not immediately.
Well, could I I've got shape water. Could I grab it from wherever it is and bring a bubble of it and throw it on the tree, or would that take too many tries to put it out?
You could certainly do that, but you'd have to find the nearest pond first. Are you wandering away to
Oh.
find the nearest pond or water source?
No, I'll take. I'll ask if someone wants to go with me. We can't just let the tree burn. Will someone come with me to find a pond? I mean, I can use shaped water and bring water over to it. Maybe put it out.
I mean,
Probably someone who could see in the dark. Yeah.
yeah.
I
I mean,
can
I can
go
see in
with
the
you.
dark.
Oh, do you want to go?
Okay.
Okay, that's better. You can
Thank
probably
you,
carry more
Vesper.
water than me, anyways.
All right,
Also, I'm gonna try this macro. Ignore this.
sure. Vesper and Muse, the two of you wander into the woods. Both of you give me either a survival check or a perception check to try and see if you can find some water.
Survival or perception?
Yeah, either or.
What's better for me? They're equal. Okay.
Oh, honestly, you wander away maybe about 15 feet off of the camp's main kind of area where you guys are. You can still see the fire, and with your shape water cantrip, you kind of find what appears to be like a large enough pond that you can draw water from, and you just pull a bunch of water and splash it over the entirety of the tree, to the point where it begins to go out.
Yay.
Though the tree itself is in smoldering embers, none of the other nearby trees have caught.
Good. Well, that's one crisis averted. Secondly, we're still in a haunted forest.
I mean, did we not deal with all the ghosts?
There could be more.
Can I do a quick Eyes of the Grave just to see if there's anything within 60 feet?
Yeah, absolutely. As your kind of eyes begin to glaze over, and in a same sense that Esther typically you would be able to see in, your vision fades for anything that's kind of like past this 60-foot area around you. To the point where the only thing you can see are the vague outlines and shapes of the various different things. You can see the semblance of life in all the creatures all around you. But you can also tell where the semblance of unlife shines and radiates like a beacon. And thankfully, at this current moment, nothing nearby seems to kind of show up on your eye in your radar. But there is a source of undeath so powerful that when you activate your eyes, it shines like a beacon, even though it is way, way out of its normal range. And that source appears to be the city, or at the very least, somewhere within it.
Okay. So we've dealt with all the ghosts, but we might be a little too close to Entall to really be safe in any way, shape, or form.
That's terrifying for you to say.
I mean, honestly, I don't think anyone else here is going to be that surprised. I think we all kind of knew that place was cursed.
I mean, I've definitely heard my fair share of stories, but I guess I didn't actually believe it. I need probable evidence. I think this was enough probable evidence, however.
But as all of you kind of gather your things, find a better place to sleep further away, you end your rests. I'm going to give you guys another long rest. And
Okay.
that is where we will pick up next time. All of you would arrive at Emdel.
Yay!
Yippee!
Aren't you excited to
Well,
go home?
No.
all I could say is this this combat has proven to me that John is useless when fighting Libra.
Aren't you happy about that though? Because
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's fucking hilarious.
I wasn't trying to kill you though.
To be fair,
There
Libra
were steps I
has
could have taken to make it more damaging, but whatever.
like what? All you do is piercing damage.
Yeah, but I could have disengaged with the bonus action, circled around to get the sneak attack and done that way, but I didn't.
It still would just be piercing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay. But
I
that is what we'll call it
Libra
this week.
has
Yeah.
Yippee!